We're here live from McKinney, Texas, where the Throckmorton statue is thriving. It's a thriving Throckmorton, if you will. There are currently counter-protesters lined up at the statue. The local protest group is not here yet, so it's just a group of about 40 to 50 angry racists with no masks standing around the statue. We got two things happening simultaneously. There's the statue protest, and then there is also a town hall that is happening. Currently, the counter-protesters are doing a song and dance routine. I guess it's an homage to Throckmorton, who was a well-known dancer. They have their own microphone. I just have to wonder how big the protest group is, so I'm not ready to go over there yet. There's about 30 to 40 of them. They got music too. I'm gonna go down here and talk to the pink shirts. Feeding the police over there. All right, I'm gonna assume you're here for the statue part of this.
I think so.
All right. Yeah. Local streamer, by the way. I just capture all the events.
We're actually Texas Street Medics, so I guess you could call us impartial. Wink, wink.
They got about 30 to 40 over there right now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, we passed them on the way here.
I don't know when the other people are supposed to get here.
Okay.
Apparently, according to my security friend, they are currently in front of a council member's house.
Oh.
So, I guess, I guess I'll ask.
Protesters or the counter protesters?
That would be the protesters.
Okay.
Let's go to Signal.
Hey, I got a favor to ask of you. Did you take a photo of Gio and I?
Oh yeah, thank you, because I need to get pictures.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you know their ETA whenever I get it.
Hey, I gotta ask you real quick. Could you get a photo of Gio and I?
Oh, you were talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I got a bit of a one-track mind. All right, 3, 2, 1. And you got 2 of them.
Awesome.
All right, let's head up there. I didn't want to be there by myself. I like the safety in numbers. I'm Natalia, everybody. Come on, Natalia.
Hey, Natalia.
So much.
I'm Trey. I'm a Dallas streamer, so...
Oh, you're awesome. I love that.
Actually, I'm Trey, but close enough.
Close enough.
You're right, I didn't want to go over there alone.
Oh my gosh, I drove by. I was tempted to honk. Black Lives Matter, but I decided I wouldn't.
Well, you got to remember to them, the number 3 is about as high as they can count.
This is true.
So yeah, the pink shirts are our medics today from Street Medics Dallas. Like I said earlier, we're going to go see this crooked Throckmorton statue. Honestly, I'm pretty sure one guy with a rope could take it down, because it is not on there straight.
It's so little.
Yeah, it's not as big as the one in Gainesville, that's for sure. But it is about the same size as the one in Weatherford. And they were a lot more aggressive with that one. But I guess being seen with you blows my plant cover. Can't act the plant. Oh. Oh, they're staring.
August 18th. It's going to start at 9:30 and it goes up about 8 o'clock. So Kingdom Williams and some other Kingdom speakers will be there.
There it is.
You know, it's just been amazing. We've been Kyle, Kristen, the last couple weeks as we're trying to organize this. We're, you know, people that love this country, love our town of McKinney so much, and it's just been amazing to see. You know, my name is Serena Ashcroft. You know, for those who don't know, Kyle and I were just talking. He was organizing this and reached out and said, you know, what can we do to get more people here? We want to do more of these prayer rallies, you know, over the next several months. However long it takes, right, to get people awake and get people fired up, fighting for our city, our country. So even in a couple weeks, we want to do a parade even downtown with our kids and families, support the businesses, sing songs, pray, just do a parade right downtown McKinney. You know, I go to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. There's about 3,000 members of the LDS faith, right here in McKinney. And it's time that all of us, from every faith, right, every church, every faith, band together as Christians and people who love this country, love God, with the First Baptist and every faith in McKinney that we get together and partner together with everything that's going on. We organized a rally with parents last week. We had about 100 people there between both rallies trying to get our kids back in school. Who would have ever thought we'd have such a hard time just to get our kids back in school? It's like we have to fight against all these things that are happening right now, and we need more people that are vocal, who speak up, and we're so grateful to see all of you here. All of you here who love this great city of McKinney that we live in, love this great country. We need to keep up the prayers and keep up partnering together, inviting our friends to join all of us. I'm so grateful for our Savior Jesus Christ, who, you know, we follow Him in this God-inspired Constitution that has led this country for you know, as long as we've been a country. So thank you all so much, and please, anybody else who wants to speak, come up, and if you have a few words to say, we'd love to hear from you.
Oh my gosh, Transformers.
So, if you remember members of security are going to be here soon. They're waiting for more people from Fort Worth to rendezvous.
Okay.
I just wanted to share with you guys, I'm sure there's a lot of you that have been meditating on Psalm 91 during this time. It's brought me a lot of comfort, and I would encourage you all to read it. My family and I have been attempting to memorize it, but we know how that goes. But if you could just let the words kind of wash over you, and hopefully touch your soul. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague, nor the wind that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Amen? You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. For He will command His
Okay, I'm gonna go get the car and I'll meet you guys up there.
to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will
We're going on an adventure.
You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will tread the great lion and the serpent.
All right. So the counter-protesters have tried to pray us away. We'll see how well that works.
I'm gonna cross right here.
So what's happening?
Oh, we're just going back to City Hall to set up over there, and then I know we have more people coming. I think everybody's going to get here right at 6.
Probably.
You know.
So we're just gonna get our numbers and then spontaneously arrive.
Whenever you walk near here, stay on this sidewalk. There's cameras across the street, so we're going to go over here. Go ahead. And then if you go this way, like I said, one time somebody grabbed my arm from that doorway. Are we missing somebody?
Kia went to go grab her car.
Oh, okay.
Flies over.
Okay, I was like,
Well, I'm definitely not a plant.
Oh, I totally forgot.
I'm protesting the fact that they made burgers for the cops, but not from me.
Back in here. Oh, I see that.
I guess this gives me time to read the state historical marker here in front of the courthouse.
Right.
Here we have the Texas American Bank / McKinney N.A., formerly the Collin County National Bank. This financial institution was organized on March 13, 1883 by a number of McKinney's prominent citizens and businessmen. Among those financial pioneers were James W. Throckmorton, who had served as governor of Texas in 1866 and 1867, G.A. Foote, the bank's first president, H.M. Markham, vice president, W.L. Boyd, cashier, directors I.D. Newsom, Z.E. Ranney, J.A. Aston from Farmersville, and H.A. Rea from the Rea Mills community. And area leaders J.S. White, T.B. Wilson, T.C. Goodner, T.H. Murray, E.M. McCauley, and G.A. Wilson. With an initial $75,000 in capital stock, Collin County National Bank grew steadily during its early years and became a leader in the financial community. The bank was housed first on the southeast corner of the courthouse square. It remained at that location until January 7, 1932, when it moved into the First National Bank building on the east side of the square. In 1956, larger facilities were needed, resulting in the construction of a new building at 222 North Tennessee Street. Throughout its history, this financial institution has played a vital role in the growth and development of McKinney and Collin County. McKinney, Texas. Unique by nature. I should do voiceovers. Yes, thank you. I'd love to do voiceovers. But I'm out here protesting racial injustice. Wonder if those guys are gonna think that they ran us out. Oh yes, we prayed the devil away with our prayer circles. I think I'm gonna get a drink of water really quick. While they continue their little prayer meeting over there, we're gonna be meeting up with some of the other protesters, and then we're all just gonna kind of march over. The trees are like jizzing on me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like petals or what. Hot pollen. Hot pollen. There's a member of the NRA. I guess some more protesters. I know my security friend is going to be here shortly. The idea is that we have the more prominent leaders in the community in the town hall meeting making their voices heard, while us plebeians, I guess, guard the statue. Oh shit, we got goldfish. Oh shit, we got Pedialyte. Oh shit, you got Go-Go Squeeze.
Yep. Right over here.
You got everything a 6-year-old could need.
Gio, like right over here, tables.
So that we're not wrapping the sidewalk.
They got Go-Go Squeeze. I love these people. I don't even know what Go-Go Squeeze is. Oh yes, the Russian-funded Rifle Association. Pedialyte, nitrile gloves, chairs, tables, tents, reasons to live. They got everything. So I guess just be patient, guys. We're waiting on the other group. Technically, we weren't supposed to start until 6, and it's 10 minutes to. So, supposing the counter-protesters stay at the statue, it's going to get interesting here in a little bit, so just be patient. Where is the statue? The statue is down that way, just a few feet. We saw it earlier. It's an ugly statue, honestly. It's also on there crooked. Like, the statue is so poorly constructed that it's not on there straight. It's honestly kind of sad. Like, the least these people could do is, instead of protesting against the removal, is at least offer to straighten it out.
What's in there?
Like, then at least their cause would be for something, you know. They could be like, oh yes, it's a town beautification thing. Who is it of? James W. Throckmorton. Governor of Texas from 1866 to 1867. Founder of Integrity Weed. Read? Telling me to read. You're right. I didn't know who James W. Throckmorton was prior to these protests. But now here we are, protesting racial injustice in the face of James W. Throckmorton. And even though that name is a hell of a name, Throckmorton. Throckmorton. Oh yes, Throckmorton, your yacht club is ready. Nadia's heading to McKinney. Nurses are setting up down here. Security said that they'd be here around 6. I can hear them singing some god-awful song. Oh, they're singing the national anthem. Racists. All right, well, you can see a little bit of the statue. We're just waiting at a crosswalk, yeah. Waiting till it lets us walk.
That's City Hall. Stupid question.
Say what?
That's City Hall, right?
No, that's where the statue is, but that's the Performing Arts Center. City Hall is down there by the pink shirts.
Okay, cool.
The light's red. There we go. Let's walk.
Have you seen the other medics? Back there?
Down there, pink shirts. Can't miss them. And they got their hands out for spiritual growth. Got a hell of a setup out here. Man with his cowboy hat. You're right. I'm just a guy with a camera. I shouldn't be so scared. Oh. They're already leaving? Okay. They're already done. I guess. Okay. Nope. Yes? No. I don't know. I can't tell. Got my boy Blue. Yep, I think they just wanted to pray at the statue and now they're done. Meanwhile, we're going to be showing up at 6, so I guess we're just going to be unopposed. Like the best kind of Senate congressional, running unopposed. Nobody with masks. I see one of them coughing into their hand. Ugh. There they are, just admiring the statue. Where the fuck is our protest group? Where the fuck are they? No, we're not going to try and tear it down. Or at least I'm not. I'm just here to capture the goings-on. Which hasn't been very exciting thus far. It's been a bunch of old boomers praying at a statue, and I think they're done now. Some of them have already left. Some of them are staying. They brought an entire sound system just to pray at this statue for like 30 minutes. And then I guess they think that we haven't showed up. So we're gonna show up here in a few minutes. Now granted, this is not gonna be as exciting as Weatherford, because nothing is as exciting as Weatherford, but
What's up?
how's it going?
Are they still singing?
No, I think they're leaving.
That was it?
Yeah, they showed up with a sound system for 30 minutes of prayer and now they're done.
Okay.
Which makes us like the best kind of congressional opponent. Unopposed.
So then they're counter-protesters showing up?
Apparently.
There should be.
Well, the city council meeting is here, so, and it sounds like that it will get busy in a few.
Okay.
Last I heard from one of the members of security, they were on their way here, but
Yeah, the jackets are coming.
the local group was in front of
They
a
change
council
their name
member's
all the
house.
time. They're the guys who they've run with We Take the Streets a lot in the past.
Okay.
Okay.
They wear like yellow or orange jackets, like I have the red one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same style. Yeah, they change their name every week. They jokingly call themselves Soros Security, but it's a joke. I don't know if you're streaming. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's a joke.
Okay.
I'm part of the woke team, they know.
Okay. So I know a few of them are coming. I actually drove down with one of them. He's trying to find parking.
Oh yeah, this is probably ways up there for you and your bike.
Yeah, I normally I could do it, but I've been putting off some maintenance, so I don't want to like drive it up here and then get stranded. I have to tow it all the way back.
How many of us are there supposed to be? I don't know, but there are people coming from Fort Worth. So,
150 said they was coming.
well, that 150 turned into 30. Just reading Psalm 19.
Oh, we do.
You're right, guys. We need to eat some Squeezy Go on stream. All members of Woke Team get bonus Soros bucks.
These rallies, I feel like we need to show up with a grill one day.
Just have a total cookout.
Yeah.
It's home, everybody. Feast.
I wish to try one of your Squeezy Goes, or Go-Go Squeezes.
I didn't even know we had those.
Yes, the Go-Go Squeeze.
Oh yeah, these are great for
They're great
low blood
for
sugar.
ingesting on stream for the first time ever. For an unadulterated response and prime entertainment while we wait for the rest of our members. That is right. If Woke is live right now, they will simply see me eating apple juice.
Are you live?
Yeah, I've been live for 30 minutes.
Oh, cool.
And now we're live eating applesauce. It's a great transition, it really is.
Yeah, you can become, is it mukbang? A mukbang channel?
Who?
Isn't that the Korean thing where they eat food on stream? Mukbang?
I don't know.
Are you talking like the conveyor belt?
No, it's just people eating food on stream. It's like really loudly, so it has like an ASMR vibe.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You said ASMR, and suddenly I don't wanna entertain with Go-Go Squeeze anymore.
Voter registrar table next to you guys.
That's fine. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Woke isn't live yet. Honestly, that's probably better. So they don't see me sipping my apple juice. Wow. It's mediocre. Most exciting thing on Twitch right now, yep. Someone go ahead and just clip that, I guess. I'll see if... I was about to see if they had a trash can, but then I remembered there's a fucking dumpster over here. Boy, that was some prime Go-Go Squeeze. It's the squeezest of Go-Go's.
I don't know, I'm one of those people that just like attracts everything.
Yeah, they go for the, if there's somebody in a 5 mile radius, they will come.
Yeah.
Better go to you than to me.
I will draw them away from everybody else.
Check you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I can't sit outside my apartment for more than 5 minutes without getting fights.
Yeah.
Now I need water. Bro, I'm like 99% sure all of those fucking patriots that were supposed to be counter-protesting just left.
What's up, my boy? Good, my boy.
Last time we were here, we just filmed the town hall meeting, which wound up being a lot more lit than I would have given it credit for. So now we're just gonna go see what's happening at the statue. They had like 40 people there earlier. Oh, there's a few that are hanging around. Wow. watching, waiting. There's like 20. The most aggressive of the 20. Statue, recon, statue, recon, statue, recon, statue, recon. So, I washed. What the fuck did I just say? I washed my mask for the first time in a while, and it shrank. So now I've just got this very uncomfortable piece of fabric on my face, yeah. So I got about 10, 15 people. How old is the statue? It was erected in like the 60s, so 70. So, you know, younger than the Confederacy. Mouth thong. I'm gonna pay you $5 to never say that again. The term is ball gag. I see more of our protest people showing up. This guy just kind of angrily wandering around outside.
I appreciate it. Howdy.
You must be Hawkbeard.
Yes, that's right. Yep. And I'm trying to remember your
Most people call me worthless. But my parents call me the other child. Even though I'm the only child.
Trying to remember your Discord handle.
The
I have to look it up.
TheFlutternater.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There we go. Nobody ever gets it right. Don't feel bad.
Chuck Berry, Jimi Hendrix song, Johnny Be Good. That's it.
And I appreciate you coming out here and drawing attention past.
I appreciate you existing.
I'm trying to use my privilege for good and not evil.
Yep, that's why I'm here.
I saw there was a streamer here from Denton as well. This is her first. She was on the Facebook. She's on a DFW protest Facebook group. She was in there trying to find folks to interview. So I was gonna go say hi to her.
Okay.
And she came in the back way, so she probably didn't even know that you guys are out here. But I'm sure she would be interested.
What's her name?
Jessica was a first name. This is her.
Okay.
Jessica Rummel.
Oh, okay. I've seen her name.
Oh yeah, I see her all over.
Yeah. She has like a indie radio show as well.
Wish I had an indie radio show. But I don't even know any indies.
I would like to introduce you guys to a couple of our leaders here.
Absolutely.
I'll bring them over.
Okay.
You guys, because I'm catching up. I was here and then I had to go back home for the kids. And
Running late.
Yeah,
I'm on the way to
Okay.
McKinney now.
I like the
Nadia is also on her way here, if you know her.
I like the first paragraph too.
Find your indie radio and DFW at knon.org. Yeah, so I think we're waiting for the main protest group to get here, and then we'll just stand at the statue awkwardly and
Wait, so that is a Confederate statue out there?
it is. It's a statue of James W. Throckmorton. Should have been here.
I was walking up and then I got a lot of dirty looks. I don't think they like could read. I think this was covering it.
Well, that's a surprise.
And so I just like went to the other side of the street. And I was just like, I'm not gonna start anything this early. I don't see anybody on ours.
Yeah, I mean, we're medics. We're like providing
exactly.
a public service.
Right.
I don't think they care. The word dick is in med dick, and they don't take too kindly to that. Can you get a serving tray and an apron to disguise the statue? I'm sure if we really wanted to.
Oh, what's up, yo, man? It has been a while. Shirts and everything.
Yeah, we're all getting out.
Savvy that. Is that you? There you go. I recognize the Beyond Meat hat. I'm the Flutternater.
Oh, yeah, how are you?
I'm alive, so things could be better. We're meeting people from Discord. Wow. I guess we can do another round of statue recon. Is it really vandalism if it's not permanent, though? Like, if we turn James Throckmorton into a fucking lunch lady, arguably that would be an objective improvement. If we just turn this Throckmorton statue into an ode to the school lunch lady. Alright, still got some people over here. They're crossing the street. Look at the kids go, going away from the hate. They don't have masks, they'll get corona. Alright, so we got 4 people still at the statue. So then when we actually come in, it's gonna be unopposed. We brought in a big group for this. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's go look at the statue in detail. Here you go. James W. Throckmorton, Tennessean by birth, Texan by adoption. A slight tribute to the patriot and statesman from his fellow citizens and admirers because of his preeminent personal worth and distinguished personal services. Yep, this is it. The construction is terrible, honestly. Like, look how much of my finger fits over here versus there. Like, this corner of the statue is not even on the actual thing. I'm legitimately convinced that with enough force, someone could just push it over. It's just so terribly constructed. It's awful. It looks like shit. Yeah, it's about to fall down anyway. And then they'll blame Antifa. Fucking Antifa! Oh. Alright. Well, there's some of our fine Dallas protest group. That's right, we're gonna jaywalk on stream, boys. Breaking the law! Breaking the law! Breaking the law! Oh, there's our first Trump fan of the day.
Oh, that's what I heard. I was like, Trump?
I highly doubt you're going to need any protection. There were like 30 of them earlier. They prayed for like 30 minutes and now they're gone. Yeah. In front of City Hall.
Okay, do you know how to get there?
Yeah, you just take a right.
Giants.
Do you think I should try the comedy club in New York? Bro, I'm still working comedy clubs in Dallas. Or at least, I need to. I was working comedy clubs in San Antonio, but I haven't done anything in Dallas yet, so. Now you see a small group of our protesters gathered down here by the pink shirts. I'm headed that way. Although arguably, tearing the statue down during a city council meeting is probably the best time to do it. While the police are distracted with everything else. You know, just in case we wanted to go the anarchy route, but I think the most exciting, I think the most exciting part of it is done.
Looks like only like 10 of them up there.
Yeah, they came, they prayed, they read Psalm 19, and then they left. We're patriots, and this country was founded by God, so we're going to read from the good book, Psalm 19. It's my favorite psalm. Neither the wind nor the rain.
Hey, Chauncey's here.
Yep. So, I guess we can just take over City Hall?
Oh, the maximum occupancy has been reached, so that's why the rest of us are hanging out here.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, honestly, it would only take a couple crowbars to make that statue go down.
Take some more. I text somebody next week. No touching.
Prime hand sanitizer, guys. Prime.
Clean patrol here all day.
Look at those sparkly disinfected hands. Oh, yeah. Do I have an escape route? Yeah, it's right to heaven. Yeah, so we're out here protesting nothing anymore. Because the counter-protesters already left.
Well, apparently they're supposed to be congregating over here eventually.
They're supposed to be coming over here?
Over there.
To the statue?
Local yokel, whatever this is.
Oh, the local yokel.
So
I'm not
if you
even...
drive by, kind of eyeing the place, looking like they're looking for a place to park, but...
See, I'm not even entirely sure that's how you spell yokel.
Well,
Pretty sure it's Y-O-K-E-L, but I could be wrong.
maybe they just took creative liberty.
Huh. You're right. I underestimate my opponent too much.
Sometimes they do think.
It's just like white people that name their kids Ashley. A-E-S-H-A-L-E-I-G-H-E-Q.
Lay, Ashley, L-E-I-G-H.
Ashley. It's not creative liberty, it's just vowel abuse. Alright. I guess I might as well plug in my battery pack. Yes, like Caitlin beanie. That's exactly it.
There's only like 38 at a time, so don't get too excited.
Well, they can't get mad at us for shouting Black Lives Matter outside, so we could do that.
Yeah, she's like, don't open up to me.
She looks like she's on a mission.
The protest puppies have arrived. Oh, they were in Gainesville. Can I pet your dog again? Good puppy. Yes, yes, good puppy. Who's gonna dismantle this system? You are. Thank you. All right. Yep, it was the same good boy. All right, so our puppy counter has officially gone up. Put a punching bag next to the statue. What if we just set up a temporary gun range right next to the statue? I mean, there's no way to prove that we just, you know, intentionally missed. Oh, they're going to the local yokel. I heard that's where the resistance meets afterwards. Local yokel farm to market. Oh, yeah. Walking on that side of the street. Might as well follow, make sure that they don't get beat. They're meeting not my son. Saying hello to not my son. That's Nadia. We're gonna go say hello. Don't worry, I'll cross live traffic for you. Where is your mask, citizen?
I know, you need to put it on.
There you are, yes. Yeah, the opposition kind of left really quickly, so I guess we're just going to stick around and see if anything interesting happens. This is a small fucking balcony. Is this even a balcony? No, that's like a drainage. But there's a door to it for some reason. That just seems like terrible construction. There's the two guys that are gonna kill us.
I think I can outrun them.
Oh no, he's sitting on the statue. He's gonna fart on Throckmorton. The thing you need to realize about this statue is that it's built crooked. I mean, look at that.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
This edge, up there.
That's us.
There's nothing about this statue that is built right.
16 to 20
Quite to code.
So like, all we need, I think that's,
Paper?
it's a blunt. Totally a blunt.
Huge. That's backwards.
JJ's like, I said, JJ, are y'all budgeting for that? You know, that's only he goes, oh yeah, we have money for the end of the year. I said, what are you doing? Oh. Yeah, I've got budget for this stuff. Yeah, this is less than impressive craftsmanship here. I mean, like the entire thing, if you look at it. That part's off. The only thing that's bad about it is it's here because that part's off. It's had to be replaced like 4 or 5 times. People would get up there and try to hang on it. Are you serious? Break it off.
Get up there and sit.
That's why I just figured that one.
Well, I don't know. The statue is a little crooked.
Yeah. It's a lot crooked. I mean, like the entire thing as it goes up, it's like it slowly spirals.
It may have been helped to be crooked.
That's also Texas ground for you, man. Every summer.
It's settling.
Yep.
It's just a physical reminder of the Confederates' moral code. Just a little crooked.
No, he voted to stay in the Union. He also saved probably 30 or 40 people from hanging. He saved a bunch of folks that were going to get hanged whenever he was a captain. And then
So
next year he got promoted to be a brigadier.
A Confederate general voted to stay in the Union?
He ultimately became a Confederate general, but he voted to stay in the Union whenever they had their vote on who was going to stay and who was going to go. And so he was a Union guy. He voted to stay in the Union, but he was outvoted. And so he served as a captain and then a major in a cav unit for the Confederates, and he kept a lot of Union sympathizers from being lynched and absolutely murdered because they were having hanging parties where they would go to these small towns, and he was up and down the Red River.
Like Gainesville.
Yeah.
I heard about that one. Because I was outside of the statue over there.
Is that a life-size statue, or?
He and Colin McKinney opened up a seminary up in the northern part of the county. Bought like 200 acres, and so started a school that stayed open for quite some time. That was up in Whitewright.
So Colin McKinney was one person?
Yes.
So they named the county after his first name and the town after his last name?
Yeah.
Seems a little narcissistic, don't you think?
Well, he was the oldest. Colin McKinney was the oldest gentleman to actually sign on the Texas Constitution, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't the one that named the county nor the city. It was named in honor of him.
Yeah. It was named in honor of him.
So creepy stalker kind of vibes.
That's how you want to look at it.
Yeah, and Throckmorton, he went on. He was elected to be governor, and then he got removed because he butted heads with the Republicans.
That was occupying the state.
Yeah, that general actually, if you look up his history, he was a brutal racist. He was horrible. He killed so many indigenous population. Sheridan. He was fired by Sheridan, the person the Sheridan tank's named after. Yeah. So Sheridan fired him, and then he ran for office and got elected to be congressman a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Then his health started getting bad.
Well, it's all complicated. There isn't anything easy. There's no straightforward answer one way or the other.
He was a medical doctor too, right?
He was. He quit to become an attorney.
Yeah. He was a medical. Once he started getting sick, he was a medical doctor in the service for a little while.
Yes.
What's so funny is the Democratic Party had a tribute to Throckmorton up on their website.
All right, time to go. Bibbidi bobbidi boo! I'm leaving you. And here they come. Never mind, we're not leaving. Will we jaywalk twice in one stream? Jaywalking, jaywalking, breaking the law. Jaywalk, 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 breaking the law.
So there you go.
Passively care, but not passively care.
Good enough for me. Let's go. Y'all.
Thank you, Brooks. I didn't want to be
Good
the one to
enough for
say
me.
it.
Let's go.
I love you, Brooks. Okay.
They're standing there. Good enough.
Good enough for me.
Man, that guy was giving me the stink eye. Whew. Jaywalking on stream, mass jaywalking on stream. Yeah, breaking the law, breaking the law. Drinking a Smirnoff.
Is this the failed general? Ah, the failed general.
He's so tiny. Do you know what I mean?
Little hands.
This is a participation award trophy. That's what it is. That's what it is, y'all.
I lost.
Why is he so low? I don't know.
The rest of the stream will now just be throwing insults at Throckmorton.
Something getting this much of an uproar, I would expect to be in front.
Right?
Because he wasn't. He just lived during the time. He voted to stay in the.
What does the inscription say? I already read it.
He was a Confederate general because they voted to stay in the, or voted to go to the Confederacy. He voted along with a lot of the northern counties to stay in the Union. He saved a lot of people there.
Por favor, practican la distancia social. No se reúnen en grupos. Manténgase a al menos 6 pies de distancia.
I know you're trying real hard to justify, but it's still staying in the Confederacy. So
Those are facts.
I realize that. We're not saying he's the only one. But like, he's got a statue.
And then after the war, he was elected a couple times to be, as a Democrat, no less, to be in Congress.
He did own slaves, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's still.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know if he did or not.
He did.
A lot of people say the Confederacy, a lot of people own slaves, and they were all bad and wrong for doing it. That's the thing, is it doesn't.
No matter how many good things about them there are, nothing is going to negate the fact that they were not nice to black and brown people, okay?
And
There's
they
literally
fought.
nothing they could have done.
They fought for people to be able to continue owning them. Like, that's, you don't get to, nothing nullifies people.
And they lost.
You could stay in the district books and museums.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but just look at all the discussion and all the education and all the thoughts that are going through by just having this here.
I think we were all educated
No, think
before
about
this.
Right, definitely. We didn't need a statue.
How many?
The statue definitely.
I had guns pointed at me in Weatherford. That's not education. That's not discussion.
You know what? Here's Like, here's what's valid about your point, is that we are having this conversation. The issue is that it took all of this turmoil to get to this conversation. We should have been having these conversations.
And the dude was kicked out of office during Reconstruction.
For very, very, until about 6 weeks ago, praised him as the kind of governor that they wanted to elect whenever they were, trying to get a different governor elected.
Big biker boy, he's looking at me. Biker boy, go in peace.
This is highlighting a deeper issue that we don't have these conversations as a society unless it comes to this point, these really contentious fights where people are like, hey, like, we're actively being oppressed and dying. Could we please have this fucking conversation? We could have gotten there a lot sooner if people would actually have a conversation. Like, the statue is kind of a moot point. We should have done this shit a long time ago. And never built the statue.
Also, it's like the point of conversation is not for the sake of conversation either. Like, we have yeah, this is fucked up, so like, let's do something about it rather than just mocking people who are here and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, instead of fighting about it, like, let's actually talk about and then make actionable.
Who's being mocked?
Not you.
I don't know, if you're black, raise your fucking hand if you're being mocked right now and stuff like that. Like, come on. I'm sure there are plenty of great, significant black people and just other marginalized people who can replace that man and stuff like that, so why not?
Why not put one up right next to it?
Why not just take that guy down?
Because I don't think there's any black leaders that we think of that represent so much hate, turmoil, and murder and slavery. Like there aren't any.
Well, I don't, like you said, like nothing he said.
But he doesn't represent us.
But he was a Confederate
How are you
general.
to say what it means to her or to him?
But he's a Confederate general. So
That's not for you to say.
Like,
I know, but flip it on its side. You're saying that other people don't have a right to interpret that work of art the way that they see fit.
that's not a work of art. I gotta tell you. I've gotta tell you. That's not.
It's so tiny though.
I know.
No,
most of these statues were like built way after the Civil War.
They were built during the Jim Crow era.
Jim Crow era legislation.
This one was.
These statues are made so black people can be afraid walking down this
You should
main
educate
street.
yourself. There's a great TED Talk about this. There's a guy on there. These were made to intimidate black people. It's not like they were.
Because before there was a body over there, that was all
every
white.
surge of them came around a
And you know
certain time,
that.
and that's every time that our black brothers and sisters
And that was
had
in-
any type
that
of
was in,
success,
like, the
they were
50s.
like, ooh, let's
Absolutely.
go ahead and put up a bunch of money.
50 years ago, not that long ago.
No, but
They're
this
all
one, but
still
this one was
alive,
not.
dude. They're all
This
still
one was
there.
1906. This was actually a dedication to.
But like, here's the thing: is like the point still stands that
My grandma had to
everything
go
that
to
you're
Catholic school
saying,
because she couldn't go to
that
school.
everything you're saying is a justification. But like, the base point still remains that this dude fought for the right for other people to own and express all their people. So like, nothing nullifies that. So that's always going to be at the core.
Tear him down and put something more progressive on his
Hey, do you want to hear the history of Throckmorton?
Something that
I would
represents
love to.
I'm a historian.
Hey,
I've been reading books about Throckmorton.
Okay.
Hear about Throckmorton.
So, the Throckmorton family moved
Story
to
time.
North Texas to escape the political and economic dominance of the plantation owners in Tennessee.
hey, I'm
Why a
really
lot of them
sorry.
came to
Do you mind
Texas.
if I live stream?
No, go ahead.
That's why a lot of them came to Texas, in fact. A lot of Anglo settlers.
Yeah. So they were escaping with what they thought was the political and economic dominance of the plantation owners in Tennessee, just like most of the Upper South. Instead of a society with slavery, they were afraid of a slave society because they felt like even wealthy white people would eventually be slaves to the plantation owners. So that was their fear. That's why the Throckmorton family moved to North Texas. So they were afraid of instead of a society with slaves, which is what they felt like
Doesn't want to hear
the states were, they were afraid of a slave society where the plantation owners enslaved everyone, not just African.
I don't have time to go away.
What primary document are you reading that base that on?
There is a
Kyle.
I can but that isn't the main point.
I'm a historian. I'm a historian. So I'm just curious.
If you look at the Texas A&M, there is a PhD dissertation in 2007. Throckmorton, A Life.
Throckmorton the Klansman?
Hey, he's here with us.
Yeah. I'm
trying to understand.
That's what I'm getting to.
The Klansman or I mean, I mean, regardless of who he's with, I'm a historian, and anytime I hear someone saying that white people in the South opposed the ending of slavery because they were feared being themselves subjected to it, I think we have to be careful with that argument because it's exponentially false. And there's no primary documents to show that, but we do have a lot of primary evidence.
Kind of.
I mean, these are Throckmorton's words. I don't say that I agree with them.
No,
these are Throckmorton's words, so I don't necessarily
need
disagree
to be
with
careful when I hear people in the public giving history lessons.
I'm fine not covering
true.
that. I'm fine conceding
As
that.
a historian, I just want to let you know it's absolutely not true. The reason there was a resistance to the ending of slavery is because white people wanted to maintain the economic system that was going on. Because even if you end slavery...
It's more complex than just that.
You didn't let me finish.
All right, you didn't let me finish either. That's okay.
So what we have is an institution and ideologies and identities wrapped up in white supremacy. So if we end slavery, if they ended slavery, how can the white race be supreme if it can't hold another race subject?
So here's where white supremacy doesn't have one flavor.
Bang.
Sure, I mean, I guess that's a pretty crude term.
So
example.
Throckmorton, in fact, voted against secession. So that's saying that there were different
That doesn't mean
political...
he was anti-slavery. The reason he voted against secession is because he was more interested in killing indigenous persons and taking their
That's true.
land.
That is true.
Right. That doesn't
But
mean
he
he
was
an
also
abolitionist.
he was originally a Whig because he didn't believe that the Democratic Party, he felt that they were dominated by the plantation class, and he didn't want them to dominate the entire political system of Texas, because that's why he left Tennessee.
So I'm just curious, in that sense, you think Throckmorton was an upstanding person that we should heroize?
No, I think I want to take a chain to my truck and tear it down right now.
Yeah, no worries. I just want you to be very careful when you're out here giving history lessons and you talk about summarizing white supremacy with the idea that at the time slavery was going on, that white people were themselves afraid of being enslaved, because that's not true.
There's evidence of that.
There's not any evidence.
There is, yeah.
I've been studying this for years. I just earned 2 degrees in it. I have never seen one primary document to support that statement.
I'll send it to you.
A primary document, meaning documents from that time.
Yes, a quote. But
I'd love to see it.
We both agree. Let's agree on the things we agree with.
Sure.
I'll skip right past that.
No worries. Sorry to disrupt your lesson.
It's a valid point. It's a valid point.
Sorry to disrupt your lesson.
So, Throckmorton, for his reasons, he originally voted against secession, but he said if everyone chooses to secede, I will be the first one to sign up to fight. And he was. He was one of the first signatures to sign up to fight as a Confederate. He fought in the Confederacy as a general. He wasn't just in the background. He was fighting. And he wanted, once they were fighting, he wanted to win. Now, when the Confederacy lost, he became the governor. And the legacy that he, as a governor, the reason he's up here is because he was, in fact, against every possible right for the newly freed slaves except ending slavery.
And that's why he was taken out of office to basically a year into his governorship.
General Sheridan removed him off office because he refused to enforce the 14th Amendment. He did not believe that newly freed slaves should vote. He believed that they should, in fact, be unpaid workers, just in a different name. So he was against the Freedmen's Bureau. He fought against every possible expansion of rights for the newly freed slaves, the now black Americans. And the legacy that, the reason that he wanted that was because he explicitly wanted to maintain white supremacy in North Texas and broader Texas. everything about his politics was defending white supremacy from newly freed slaves and from indigenous, the American Indian. And whatever violent or legal means, that's what he was interested in. He was removed in office for not supporting Reconstruction, congressional Reconstruction, removed from by General Sheridan, and he came back and continued to fight here locally, but he never had any other significant elected office.
Basically,
he was our governor, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's what we just said.
And then he was my family friend.
That's right. And he doesn't need to be honored. He's our governor. He needs to be
dishonored.
Oh my God. Your family was against the rights of black Americans. Your family needs to come down right now and be moved somewhere else. Because your family history is against everybody here that doesn't look like you. And we should not be honoring that in a public square.
Does that apply
Period.
anywhere in the world?
What's that? Oh, JB, hey, what's going on?
I'm not JB.
I didn't say that. Yeah, this needs to go.
Okay, that's not the question. Does that apply worldwide?
Say again?
Does that apply worldwide?
In what way? We're talking about McKinney.
I know, but I just want to see how consistent you are in your beliefs.
How would it apply worldwide? Like what's
Well, I know whites aren't supreme everywhere in the world.
Whites
but
aren't
in other
supreme anywhere.
But I'm just saying that's your
Those are
claim.
my
That's your
worldviews.
claim.
Like that's true.
Your claim is that we feel supreme. I didn't make that argument. That's your claim.
That's not what we said.
Whatever. Question is does that apply worldwide? So if you're going to another country where there's a majority or a plurality that's in control, and they are then declaring themselves
hypothetical.
Let him finish his question.
This is a hypothetical that we're not talking about.
No,
let him
We're talking about
it's very real.
Let him finish his question.
You were overseas, right?
That's right.
So when you went to Syria, if you were there, you know that the Alawites ruled Syria with an iron fist. That was wrong, yes? Yes or no?
I'm not going to agree with your suppositions.
No. So you don't think the Alawites were in charge?
Are you implying basically that white supremacy?
No, I'm not justifying white supremacy. I'm asking if he's going to be consistent worldwide. If you go to China,
I don't care.
are you okay with what?
Our disagreement in general is with repression.
But I'm asking you a legitimate question.
And I don't want to answer it. So you can ask somebody else.
So you don't have an answer.
He doesn't want to answer it.
I don't believe your questioning is valid. I think you're changing the...
No, I'm just asking if you're going to be consistent.
The worst thing that's going to happen.
Consistently, oppression is
I
bad.
can't be all over the world.
Oppression anywhere is oppression.
That's what I'm looking for.
Right here.
So oppression everywhere is wrong.
Yeah, oppression is wrong. Yeah, but like leading it that way makes people feel like you're going to entrap them into answering something. If you're asking our stance on oppression, oppression is wrong.
That was a close-ended question, is what
I'm
they're
saying it's not. You can say it
Why
is.
do you feel it's not legitimate?
Because we're sitting here talking about Throckmorton
It's something
in
that happened
McKinney.
150 years ago.
Something
No,
that's
it's here
still
right now.
happening today.
It's right here.
Something that's still happening
Right?
today.
You're sitting on it.
Right now, there is oppression worldwide.
But there's oppression
That doesn't-
here, and
like,
we're
We
here.
don't do anything here that holds a candle to what goes on in the rest of the world.
It doesn't
So I'm
matter.
asking
We're
you,
not there.
You're
We're
upset
here.
about this, which is your right.
Nobody's saying your life's not hard, dude.
We're not there.
I'm just asking the
The way
question.
you look isn't going to make
Hey,
it.
the answer is yes.
So the
Anyone
answer
who
is-
oppressed another group of people based on their race, their creed, their gender, whatever it is, they don't deserve a monument. That's it.
Right.
That's
right.
across
And
the
I
board.
have gone and fought around the world for that reason.
Good. I know.
And,
I a couple weeks
and
back.
this man raised arms against the United States military.
After they did.
No. Period of fact.
Who invaded?
Why does it matter?
Period of fact. The
okay,
Confederate
look.
Why
Army
does it matter? I want to
raised
know why it
arms
matters.
against the United States of
I
America.
want to know why it
and the
matters.
United States
Who
Army.
raised arms?
And they were responsible for 500,000 deaths, more than all the rest of the conflicts that America has ever been in combined.
Why does it matter?
That's the legacy of your family.
So if I go to your house
That's this
and I
man's
break
legacy.
in, am I the aggressor?
Just one would have gone crazy.
Well, that depends.
Oh, it's the
Did
war of
I
northern aggression.
enslave people
It's the war of
and
northern
kill them?
aggression.
And did
This
you
is lost
kill
cause,
them?
baby. This is the lost cause.
Yeah, fuck? Enslaving people and killing them by the millions?
So they were justified fighting for slavery.
He's not listening anymore. That's why
I made a fucking point.
Right, that's wild.
Who wants to pee on Throckmorton? Nobody? Okay.
You're preaching it.
I want to be the first one.
Why are you defending?
Then everyone will know that I have a tiny wee wee.
No, you're not. You're baiting, trying to
You
get some.
deflected on a global scale. That's what you did.
If you don't care about the statue, why are you here?
Other people are doing worse things, so
Why
this
are you
isn't
here?
that bad.
Oh, so cheap.
Right, that's exactly what it is.
This is a real question.
You know what this is?
Start at home.
You know what this is?
Start at home.
I feel like I should have.
I brought a lot of weed.
Sochi.
How you doing, man?
I'm alive, so things could be better.
Actually, no,
That means there is no issue in which the people in power in McKinney are going to listen to the black community and those that care about the black community. That there is no issue that they're willing to listen. Because this is the simplest, most basic thing.
It's a litmus
That
test.
it is the most basic thing. It's a test. You're failing. They're failing.
I didn't say one way or
You're standing here in the way of taking it down. You don't want
are
it to
you
be
here to take
taken
it
down.
down?
Yeah, I would love to take it
Well,
down.
ask him now. Ask him. Do you want it taken down?
Do I? No.
Why? You don't. Why would you want a monument to it? What's your reason for keeping it up?
got a smoke face and sunglasses.
Let's talk.
It is. It is hurting. You just heard a bunch of people say it's hurting them. Yes, you just heard. You just heard. It's hurting them. You don't buy it.
All of the black people
I'll
that
agree
are
with you on that.
There's two of him. There's 30 of us. Let's just.
like, there are black people here that are telling you this stuff.
Yeah, no.
That's why they're here.
Is it a microaggression or is it just?
You know the terminology if you don't know.
What difference does it make?
I'm just trying to figure out what your claim of tort is.
Do not engage with these people.
Y'all, what else we not engaged with?
Do not engage with these people. Let them have their moment. You want to show your strength and your power? You go down there to City Hall. Not civilians. City Hall.
Even Trump supporters over here to sit by themselves.
Do not engage. That's how you give them your power.
Not engaged. Leave alone. I'm on top of the opposition. Fair enough. So then you're not willing to discuss anything?
Nope.
At all.
You're wasting your time. There's no people you need to talk to. You're wasting your energy talking to them people up there.
For us, y'all need to go make down and do for us.
I love my emotions.
They're voting on it right now. That's where we need to be. Is there, not here.
Down there, not here bothering these people. Let's go.
Pleasure to meet you.
Make sure everybody works.
You're Army? I'm about 15 years in county.
Appreciate
You're voting on it.
Appreciate it.
They sent me out to the desert, and I was still getting sand out of my teeth. And when I had hair, for 3 months after I was home. I had my first job. I loved it when I was there.
However, City Hall was at capacity, so I doubt I'm going to be able to get in there and see what their result is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we were all on the first
What do you want? Dude.
Puppy. And there goes the show, but oh well. Voting at City Hall right now. They are over capacity, so we're not going to be able to get in and see what the deliberation of the vote was, but I suspect that if we hear they vote to keep it up, things... Yeah. We won't be happy.
Hey, get off your mic! Bruh! Get off your fucking mic!
Are they listening to the town hall?
How do I, baby, how do I get off the mic?
The power button at the top of the green.
So I'm a little late because y'all are already on your way back. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Okay. Goodbye, puppy.
They were saying that they grabbed the umbrellas and pulled them into a street near a restaurant.
So are we more or less just waiting until we hear what the result of the vote is?
Yes. It's either in the streets or this, or you got to disperse.
No, of course not.
And
Why?
it's like, okay. She was like, we thought we were said could we go on the sidewalk? Like they said, but apparently not. No, it's just like, you don't understand. APD will look for any reason to arrest people.
I haven't sent it to anyone yet.
Literally spraying. They're pepper spray people. That's what they did at the Garrett Foster Memorial and what they did at APD to break up people. But they tried to separate us, but we went right back around the street and had superior numbers, so the state police and all them backed off. So it was just like, okay, we stand here all day. We're here on the sidewalk here in this area, so can't do nothing to us. But at the end of the day, after the few people got arrested, we all dispersed safely and left in groups so they don't start grabbing us. But yeah, APD don't give a shit on First Amendment rights. That's why I posted on Facebook.
Are they at capacity?
It was obvious.
I don't know.
They don't care.
Unless it's an
Might as well.
Unless it's an open up the country protest or Blue Lives Matter protest.
Are you at capacity? Okay.
2 seconds to make their presence known. Otherwise, I will state that they are in support of taking down the Throckmorton statue. Sabrina Gara is in support of taking down the statue. Isabel Martinez, I believe, is in support of taking down the statue. David Sue, or starts with an S. I'm sorry, I can't read that name, but it is in support for taking down the statue. We also have Beth Killen, who wishes to make her support known for removing the statue. Christopher Gaspard, I believe, in support of removing the statue. And Jackie Jones is in support of removing the Throckmorton statue. There are only 3 other cards for non-agenda items. A couple are repeats. I'm going to go ahead and do those now, and that'll be the final public comments today. Kennedy Taylor, non-agenda is Kennedy.
I just wanted to speak to the comments that were made about the African American people or people of color being black at the city council meetings. My black is associated with power. My black is associated with strength. My black is associated with formality, elegance, authority, and sophistication. My black is serious. My black is professional. My black is conventional. Black is a symbol of grief. It's a reminder that no matter which sheep's clothing I put on to make it in the system that was designed to
This collecting data is my cardio.
Do you feel uncomfortable at your black tie events? Do you feel aggressive when you yourself wear black? You feel more comfortable blacklisting, black sheeping, blackmailing, and blacking us out completely of our communities built on the backs of our ancestors.
All right.
But feel offended when we take back the very things you've always impressed us with. My black is loud. My black will not be silenced. My black is beautiful, and my black face will not be washed away. What's your black? And why does it seem so greatly different from mine? What color will be deemed aggressive next? Not because of the actual tint, but because of the people that you deem aggressive. If aggression did have a dress code, it might look a lot like all of you, and I don't see a black shirt.
Yes.
Bill Lucia.
So when do they tally up the votes?
Bill Lucia, 4490 Eldorado Parkway, McKinney, Texas. Folks, I've heard the words of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. being read recently in discussions in this chamber, and so right now I'd like to take the opportunity to invoke some lesser quoted words from Dr. King. As I read, please think of the word moderate not as a political location between right and left, but as a broad philosophy and outlook on life, because I believe each one of us has the duty to find moderation between extremes. Now quoting, I must confess that over the past few years I have been gravely disappointed with the white moderate. I have almost reached the regrettable conclusion that the Negro's greatest struggling block in his stride toward freedom is not the white citizen counselor or the Ku Klux Klaner, but the white moderate, who is more devoted to order than to justice, who prefers a negative peace, which is the absence of tension, to a positive peace, which is the presence of justice, who constantly says, I agree with you in the goal you seek, but I cannot agree with your methods of direct action, who paternalistically believes he can set the timetable for another man's freedom, who lives by a mythical concept of time, and who constantly advises the Negro to wait for a more convenient season. Shallow understanding from people of goodwill is more frustrating than absolute misunderstanding from people of ill will. Lukewarm acceptance is much more bewildering than outright rejection. I had hoped that the white moderates would understand that law and order exist for the purpose of establishing justice, and that when they fail in this purpose, they become the dangerously structured dams that block the flow of social progress. I had hoped that the white moderate would understand that the present tension
Nobody yelling outside.
is a necessary phase in the transition from an obnoxious negative peace in which the Negro passively accepted his unjust plight to a substantive and positive peace in which all men will respect the dignity and worth of human personality. Actually, we who engage in nonviolent direct action are not the creators of tension. We merely bring to the surface the hidden tension that is already alive. We bring it out in the open where it can be seen and dealt with, like a boil that can never be cured, so long as it is covered up, but must be open with all its ugliness.
They were just to get away from the statue, not engage with the two people that were there. So now we're out here for the vote count.
Exposure creates to the light of human conscience and the air of national opinion before it can be cured. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., April 16, 1963. Thank you.
Thank you. You already spoke. Those are that's the end of public comments. Thank you for everyone here participating. We will move now to our consent agenda items. Consent agenda are items that consist of non-controversial housekeeping items required by law. Items may be considered individually by any council member making such request prior to a motion to vote on the consent items. Does anyone have a consent item they'd like to pull? If not, I'll accept a motion all the way down through end of consent prior to plat consideration. I'll make the motion we approve the consent agenda. Please cast your votes. Motion passes. Plat consideration. 200100 PF, consider an act on a preliminary plat, final plat for Oxford Place located in the ETJ of McKinney on the southwest corner of County Road 412 and County Road 409. think Jennifer is listed here to speak on the item, but she may not. Here she comes.
So they already voted. So what else is happening here?
I almost had to start playing theme music.
I think I'm gonna go back out there. Text me if anything interesting happens.
Sir, are you leaving? Are you heading out?
For now.
Okay, well, the exits, we're having everybody exit that way so we can keep an accurate count of everybody here. I'll need you to go out that exit.
Questions for Jennifer? Seeing none, entertain a motion. Approve. Please cast your votes.
No, that vote wasn't for the statue. I don't know.
20065 is an act on fiscal year 2020-21 proposed tax rate. This will require a record vote and set a public hearing and adoption rate.
I actually don't know when they're going to announce it. Alright. So the girl that was behind me, the Instagram streamer, someone that we met in Gainesville, I told her about woke. I'm honestly glad I did not get any information because she was totally rude to the guy that was trying to speak about Throckmorton history.
They didn't have just honest.
One at this driveway right here, so two at the end of that. So anybody coming from this direction, and then I'm arguing.
Puppy.
They draw down on them. You feel me? They're pointing ARs with beams at children. Here in McKinney. 5 years ago at the pool party situation. Now, when we went to the community and everybody was out there and the news was there, it was cool. It was fine. We had hundreds of people out there. Everything was great. When we went down to the precinct and marched from the precinct to the courthouse, the Klan came.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, yeah. But they only showed you people hugging and praying. They didn't show you the reason why they ended up hugging and praying, because they assaulted a young woman by the name of Mallory. Y'all may know her. She protests in Dallas a lot. She was assaulted by a Klan member. So I grabbed a few brothers and I said, okay, we're going to make a line. We're going to make a line and make sure no one can come in.
That's
right?
why everything is the way they
We're holding the line. The police are standing there and they're laughing. They're not even supposed to be here. We have a permit to be here. They should be across the street. If anything, why are they in my face? I mean, in my face. And they're laughing.
So it says Negus right. What does your shirt say?
Hands up, everybody.
What's the A stand for?
Hands up. NRA, niggas with arms. Niggas right arm.
Well, I'm glad I mispronounced that.
You riding around the squad.
They see me rolling, they hating. They know we just trying to keep up the statue. I suck the dick Throckmorton. I suck Throckmorton's penis. I suck Throckmorton's dick.
Did you go to there?
you go with them? If you don't have a weapon, please step back. I know y'all want to.
All right, we got Mr. Silver. I feel like these are our children. You know me? All right. So that's what I do, right? On the motorcycle?
Try to make noise there.
So cars driving around a lot out here. Negus is a misspelling of the soft A, I guess. ¿Qué pasó? What's happening?
A bunch of motorcycles. They looks like they did they came in, did a loop around, headed back that way, like that direction. So we're watching to see if they come back out this way or what. I mean, I don't even hear the motorcycles. I don't know if they just stop somewhere.
They had to suck each other's dicks.
Possibly. Middle out from Silicon Valley.
Yes, Trump.
Security needs to be stationed in different areas. A couple people need to be stationed at the statue.
Does that count as a soft inward pass? I'm not going to take that chance. Nor do I really have the urge to find out. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. It's a man down the street. People in their cars. People buying meat from the local yokel. The local yokel. There they are. Da, da, da. City Hall is boring. Nothing exciting out here. Those people got some burgers. I hope they're tasty burgers. I don't know, the last City Hall was kind of lit though. Oh, security running after them, telling them to come back.
I went down to Austin.
Do you have a lighter?
No.
Son of a bitch. Hey yo! You guys have a lighter?
Because my personality is a Spock.
I gotta say, I went down to Austin this weekend.
Austin was intense.
Austin's crazy. I almost got arrested too. So the Austin police, they literally.
Are there anybody over there?
There's like 3 people passing. I'm just here to go to the corner. Yep. Looks like there's the Instagram streamer is. Alright, people still in front of the statue. Instagram girl is gonna find out the hard way what it's like to argue with those two.
I'm fine, but I can't speak for everybody. But everybody over here is fine. There's not a hostile vibe. But I will send it back if it's not to get back.
Guess I better make sure Instagram girl doesn't do anything stupid. breaking the law. Oh. Child has fallen. Jaywalker, jaywalker, breaking the law, breaking the law. Oh, now it turns white.
You've never wanted to go faster than 60 miles an hour? And you're the one to stop them?
No.
We're just talking. This is my friend. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
Man, you are very, very rude. I don't know.
I thought you didn't want her to talk to me.
You're from McKinney, are you?
I thought you didn't want her to talk to me.
Are you from McKinney?
Do I need to be here?
Yes, you do. Get the hell out of here.
Only McKinney people are allowed here, huh?
Right.
Tell you what,
You know what?
you like to come to Denton?
Because this is
You like to come to
McKinney.
Denton? You better stay out of my town.
I've been to
You better,
Denton.
you better not come back.
I'm not going to go speak at city council.
You better not. I didn't speak at city council.
But
Why are you there?
Listen, this is a McKinney. This is a McKinney issue. It's not a Denton issue.
So nobody's
It's
allowed
not a
to
state
come
of
out
Texas.
to McKinney unless they're from McKinney?
It really, because the only people who really should be concerned about it and are concerned about it are McKinney residents. If it does not affect you, you should not be here.
Are you concerned about riots?
Well, there aren't any riots.
There aren't any
Exactly. So you don't have any concerns about
Don't
riots,
really
right?
like this girl.
Well, but he seems to be concerned that somebody's going to riot and tear the statue down, but there haven't been
Did
any
I
here.
say the word riot?
He didn't
I
mention
said
the
they
word
maintain
riot.
Okay, has anyone torn a statue down here?
Well, it'd be
No, no
before
one's
we
torn a
said
statue
riot.
down here, but you have that fear because of what's happened in other cities. Oh, you don't want to talk anymore? You don't want to talk anymore?
There's no reason to.
Is there something more to say? Are you going to let us talk, or are you just going to talk?
I don't what? I don't what? Huh? I don't what?
You haven't seen this many marches so long.
Oh, honey, you're already on there.
There's like a whole 0 of them here.
How y'all doing? Hi, Denton.
Yeah, you want to be famous?
I already am.
What's
Oh,
your
yeah,
name?
I'm a rock star, man.
What's your name?
Oh, Lou Alcindor.
You all Cinder. Oh, yeah, huh? You know, the last guy who told me I couldn't figure out his identity while I was live on the
I'm all over Facebook. You can find me quite easily. I'm just being a smartass, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, so what's the name?
What?
You want to be famous? You want to be proud, right?
Do you not understand sarcasm?
Are you being sarcastic?
I was.
Cute dog.
Thank you.
That's why I am. So my name is Stephen Callis. I live here in McKinney.
Okay.
And I also ran for city council once upon a time. And I have a vested interest
Thank
in
you.
not seeing the city of McKinney trashed for whatever reason. So you don't.
Who's threatening to trash the city?
Well, when people misbehave, they do things like what happened in Portland,
Who's
Seattle.
Here's the thing I don't understand. The only thing that seems to be happening is there are large numbers of black and brown persons at city council speaking out.
Yeah, I think there's at least half white people there.
And somehow that's a threat to peace.
It's not. No.
Somehow you think that because when black and brown people gather in large numbers that they're going to commit crime.
Did I say that?
Why else are you here?
You know what? Black and brown
that
people
was-
go to the state
that
fair
might
and
be
they don't
torn
bother
down,
me at
so I
all.
was curious.
But when you're carrying guns, then I'm a little concerned.
So the white militias don't concern
No,
you?
guns don't concern me at all. They should carry guns. In fact, everybody should have guns.
They have the right to carry
So if those people were white walking around carrying long arms, it would bother you?
I didn't say that.
Well, I think two of
But you
them.
just said that it's a problem now when it's black and brown people.
No, I think you're putting words in his mouth.
I didn't say black and brown. I didn't label.
Hey, how
black
you
and brown.
doing?
I said when they're carrying.
I didn't catch your name.
Why do you think they're carrying
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't know why are they.
You
carrying
can't take
I
a
thought we were
wild
sharing
guess?
names.
Why are they carrying?
I'm just here.
I'm asking you.
No.
So I'm asking.
You made a statement. I don't know why.
They call me Dr. Love.
Dr.
Do
Love,
you have
that's
any
good.
idea why they might be
I like
carrying
that.
guns?
No, nobody's threatening.
Does your tongue stick out as
Really?
far as Gene Simmons is?
Do you read the local
Depends on who I'm with.
There you go. That's a good answer. Too. I
Okay,
like
you're
that.
not aware of the threats that have been made against council persons?
Hey, the mayor's made threats against us. I ain't worried about threats against council persons. I'm worried about the council persons.
But you've been threatened too. But you don't understand then why people coming to city council would feel intimidated?
She has been threatened, but she's not carrying a gun.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because you don't feel like you need to.
Okay, but this guy feels that he needs to sit here to protect the statue.
No, I'm just here to watch history unfold.
So earlier you said you were here to be a speed bump.
That's right.
In case someone tried to tear us up. Because you're the keeper of peace, right?
I'm trying to. I had a nice conversation with them after you guys left.
You did. You said that they got aggressive after I left. Which one is it? Were they aggressive or did they
No,
not
one guy was a
aggressive?
little aggressive, got a little upset. But overall, I had a nice conversation with them.
Listen, I walked up and this man here said that I jumped down her throat. Now I'm jumping down her throat because you're standing out here acting like a bunch of ding dongs.
I'm not like a ding dong because I came to see my friend. We were texting. I said, hey, well, you guys should look. He said, hey, I'm on the corner arresting me, ma'am, and I never had one arrest me.
I was correcting you because you said something about the mayor not wearing the mask, and I didn't know. Me, I worked hard. There's
Why would you assume that I don't?
the councilman that y'all talked about.
I
He
said
said
he
something about
wasn't wearing
rich
the
white
mask.
people. He makes more money than my wife and I do combined. I'm not a rich white person.
I think that's shitty too.
But I know how to budget my money. I don't spend it foolishly. So when he said that I was,
I don't think either one of you is shitty. How about that?
He said rich. He didn't say rich.
Well, that's fine, but I'm kind of cool with that. I'm having a little flip. I'm having a little fun because this is an interesting time we live in.
It is.
I know.
Yes.
But what I don't
There's
like
a lot of things that aren't heard by people who should be heard. I'm just saying.
For gathering in a
So I was offended by it. So
that's an interesting thing.
I have hugged with Shane. I told him, hey man, you know, I don't agree with everything that you
never said it was a threat.
but I
if
love
there were
your
all
passion.
white people gathered down there to talk
I
about
love
an
your
issue
concern
that was
for
directly
the
affecting
people
the
that
white
you
council
represent.
person,
He doesn't represent
and then
everybody
they
on
to
that
remove
side.
that white
He
council
doesn't.
person and all those
But
white people
he
were
is
there.
I wasn't aware that was on the agenda. Was that on the agenda?
So, and
you don't even
my
know what's
councilman
going
doesn't
on, but
represent
you
I'm
everybody
asking
on
you
my
because
side.
I've been out here.
I
I wasn't aware that the
diversified
shady
neighborhood, and I'm pretty
removal was
sure
on
that
the
they don't
agenda
all
tonight.
agree with what my councilman said.
It's on the agenda every night.
So,
they talk about it
but
it's on the official agenda, but they work towards it every night.
but he has a friend named Kenneth. And Kenneth Conway and I are pretty good friends. In fact, I hugged Kenneth before the meeting. I was going to speak, and I said, you know what, Kenneth, I really don't need to be speaking because I'm just going to, you know, it's not going to really matter. Because I think that what we're doing is we're beating a dead horse.
I said it's
I agree. I don't want it to go down. But it can be removed. I don't have a problem with it being removed. I don't have, and that's what he does. That's what some people don't understand. I can't say who, because the shading has made that suggestion, and I agree with it. Maybe it should be moved. Put it in the graveyard, or put it. We have a nice museum over here, our Collin County Museum. Put it over there. He's a part of Collin County, whether he was agreed with the 14th Amendment or whether he was a racist or whatever, you know. Hey, but we don't need to be cussing at each other.
Shit.
Does
that bother you? What bothers you about it?
Well, because
your president does it, why can't I? How about can I grab somebody by the pussy? How about that? Would that make you feel better?
Really? That's
No, I didn't say that was the worst thing you've done.
That's all y'all got. That's all y'all been saying before.
All
All Democrats, liberals.
No.
Well, whatever you are.
Have had their problem. All politicians have done something wrong.
But it's okay for the president to say grab him by the pussy, but me saying shit is a real problem for you. I tell you what, buddy, I got another one for you. Look, you don't think it's ladylike? Guess what? I'm not a fucking lady, number one. Number two, you don't get to define what a fucking lady is. Do you identify as a lady?
I think she
Do you identify as a lady?
I would identify as a lady and go join the LPGA and I'll win $1 million because I'm a good golfer. I'm not golfer.
So, do you identify as a lady?
We have gone so far left that we are wrapping around on itself.
If you don't identify as a lady, who the fuck do you think you are to
I
tell
think she
someone
went to
else
Texas
what a lady
Women's and
is?
she studied all those women's.
I don't know what
women's things.
Yes, I am always like that.
Wait a minute. I was talking to her.
Social science, that's the word you're looking
You
for.
do cocaine or something? Why are you sniffing up like that all the time? You look like you're being a fucking bum,
Very
dude.
nice.
That bother you?
I'm just here.
It's not right.
I am an impartial observer. An historian, if you will. I capture the caricatures. I capture the caricatures of the far left while caricatures of the far right, such as in Weatherford.
Not anymore, you just wiped it off. By the way, your zipper's also down.
Well, then that identifies me not as a woman. That's how you know I'm not a woman.
My parents are real fucking proud, baby.
Are they? You know who they are? You know who your dad is?
Oh, good one.
Tammy,
I thought we were calling. That's your lady, right?
Tammy.
Isn't that your lady?
Hey,
Is that how I act like a
Please don't
lady?
interrupt me. Let me talk to her. Don't talk to
Oh,
her.
you're scolding her now, huh? Put your hand up at her. Don't talk to her like that, sugar. Darling, sweetie pie, be a lady.
She's trying to find anything she can.
She's satanic.
Honey, I don't have to try. All I have to do is walk to the courthouse and hear you big
I feel like I gotta step in.
Where are we bigots? Where are we bigots? You don't even know us. You don't know anything about
I've got a lot of African.
This is a fucking train wreck, and honestly,
No, I love that.
this is
line.
not
Is your
okay.
best friend black too?
Yes, he actually is. His name is Ruben Smith.
Is her name Karen?
No, my best friend's name is Ruben Smith. You can look him up on Facebook. He was in the army.
Cool.
He went to Germany.
Yeah. You go to a black church
He
too?
went to Germany. He doesn't go to a black church.
No, I asked you. You go to a black church
I
too?
have been to
Just
black
stop.
churches.
She's just
I have been to black
satanic.
churches
Leave her
before.
alone.
I'm satanic. Could you say it again? I don't think everybody heard it. I'm
You're
satanic.
satanic. You certainly aren't a Christian.
Oh, is that the definition of goodness in your world?
It is the definition of goodness. You're either for God or you're against God, and you are definitely not on the Lord's
So if
side.
you're not a Christian, you're not a good person?
If you're not a
She didn't
Christian,
say you
you're
weren't a good
evil.
person. She just
If
said.
you're not a Christian, she said if you're not a Christian, you're evil is what she just said.
Much. You're either good or bad. It's all in black and white. Good and bad.
Isn't that right, Tammy?
I think we got our own trumpet guy.
Well, I've got drink fight buff on my back of my leg. Does that count? I've got a tattoo of a dildo. Does that make me ladylike? You want to see it? Is that ladylike enough for you? Fuck you and your lady standards. Fuck you and criminalizing black people for gathering in assembly
I
and
never
making...
supported that. Why are you putting words in my mouth?
Because you're standing here. Do you do this every day?
No, I
We
have
were
better things to do.
texting each
The
other.
only reason you're doing it today is because of what's happening down there, which means you are criminalizing a gathering of predominantly black and
I'm sorry.
brown
Hold on,
people.
hold on. Am I in the police?
You sure look like you want to be. You're the one who's here to keep the peace. That's what you say.
I'm an interested citizen. I'm not in the police. I'm not in government. So how can I criminalize anything? I'm here to advocate for common sense. So I'm sorry that you're upset.
Oh, good.
That
Oh,
people
now
don't
he's going to
just
call.
line up with
Who are you
you.
going to call? Lashadian's best friend. What's his name?
Robert, just let it go.
Go call him.
Hey guys,
You're
we're all
just
good.
mad because
Thanks.
you came out here and ran your mouth and said some dumb shit, and now you know you're on camera. Guess what? That's what I'm here to do. To make you look at yourself. You want to call me satanic and I'm not lady
Do you want
enough?
to look at yourself?
Honey, here, let me flip it around. Here, we can look at each other together. How about that? Okay, I'm looking. What do you got? Tell
Well,
me.
let's see.
Tell me how to be a lady.
I'm an upstanding citizen, been married 34 years. I have 3 wonderful children.
That's what makes you an upstanding citizen, being married?
That's, excuse me, yes, the family unit is pretty important in society. I don't know what you think about the family unit, but it is the building block of
I
society.
certainly don't think that marriage defines citizenry. That's a pretty Old Testament
That was
custom.
one thing. It's not an Old Testament concept. You don't even know what the Old Testament
Can I change the subject?
What's in the Old
Can
Testament?
I change the subject for a minute?
Hey, when's the last time you went to church?
Can I change the subject for just a minute?
Well, I would tell you, but it wouldn't count in your book unless it's a Christian church.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Because
regardless.
only Christians deserve full rights in this country.
Yep.
Yep. There you go.
You didn't just.
She sure did. She's telling us how she really feels. You
No,
want to know why
I'm
I'm out
not.
here?
I'm just.
You
You're
want to know
pissing
why
me
I'm out
off.
here? Because the more you push them, the more they start speaking the fucking truth.
Is that right?
That's
Is
right,
that right?
Tammy. That's right, Tammy.
Okay, can I ask a legitimate different question now? 'Cause
That's
I am
right,
curious.
Tammy.
I am curious.
Go ahead.
I noticed your art there.
Which one?
Well, the one on the back side there, there's a goat or something. I'm just curious what that is.
You just told me what it is.
Well, no, I wondered if there was some kind of significance because of the star over its head.
Not really.
Hi,
Just
come
artwork.
join us. We're having a great discussion.
Yeah, you
Well,
do.
we're about to go meet our boy that's over here, so.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Great.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. You okay, though?
Just curious.
Y'all good?
They could use some
I'm
backup.
harassing them because I'm
just
having a
debating.
conversation, which apparently makes her upset. But, you know,
Do I
I don't
look
know what else to
upset?
do.
Nope, y'all look pretty relaxed
Pretty
right
relaxed.
now.
It's a nice evening. Nice
Yeah, it's very
breeze.
nice.
I'm glad y'all came by. Y'all really brought her from like 10 to 2, like in 0.5. That's amazing. Y'all are magic or something. Careful. She'll call you a witch.
That
Where's
kind of
that
attitude is probably why it incites people to get a little riled up.
Oh,
But they're
are you
our
a quick
friends.
jumper too?
Huh?
Are you a quick jumper too?
A what?
A quick jumper, 2 to 10. Okay, cool. Well, she's just telling me about how only Christians have a right to full rights in America, and she was just explaining to me, you know, that unless you're a Christian, you're not a good person. Or so I was just listening to her go on.
It's a freedom of speech.
It is. That's what I said. Go ahead, speak the truth, Tammy. Tell us how you really
But you know,
feel.
I will say one thing.
Go ahead, say it, sister. Let me get just a look. You're not wearing a mask, because it's kind of unchristian-like if you ask me, but whatever. Go ahead.
Well, wait a minute. How come you get
Why
this
would
by
you say
Christianity?
that?
Because Jesus said that all lives matter.
Jesus said he did.
You don't know the story about the sheep? You don't think Jesus would wear a mask in a pandemic to protect everyone?
I don't think Jesus would live in fear.
Jesus lived in fear every day of his life. He was a fucking political outcast.
Jesus did not live in fear.
Oh, Lord. Are we talking historical Jesus or mythical, legendary Jesus?
We're talking historical Jesus. And the reason Jesus didn't have fear is because his face was with God of God, which is his Father.
Right, okay.
And so
do you think Jesus would have wanted Peter or Paul to wear a mask?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave here soon.
Paul to wear a mask?
May I speak?
Will you answer my question? Would Jesus have wanted his disciples?
First, or do you have to interrupt? Because this is typically what happens.
Well, it is kind of my broadcast, so I kind of get to control it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
This has been the problem the whole time.
It is the problem.
Is that she talks and she doesn't listen.
That's pretty much the problem.
Well, that's kind of how it works when you have your own broadcast.
I'm going to invoke the right of my own broadcast and say that you should probably run along. She is making herself a caricature of the far left. You're being hyper-aggressive to these people for the content. When I met you in Gainesville, this is not the kind of content that we need to provide. We need to provide objective, simple truth. You are attacking these citizens in a manner...
I'm here to do what I want to do. If you don't like it, don't be a part of it. You have the right to
All right.
Here's the thing. That statue is a part of history. Good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Ugh. That was fucking aggravating. It's people like that that make the rest of us look bad. It's my broadcast. I can say what I want. Well, there's a reason I'm on the woke team and you're just a bitch. We got a fucking block party here.
You standing next to your mama. Throughout your life, it's always gonna be somebody trying to take your shine, but nobody can take your shine but you. All these men understand that. All these men standing up for their rights. They understand that. You gotta understand that too. Nobody can take your shine but you. We're gonna keep it checking out. So what? Listen, now don't you ever let them
All right.
take your shine. Do your dance.
So we do have a trumpet guy. That's cool. I don't know who that other streamer is over there. They're not acting in good faith. So
calm it down, or
no, she's being hyper aggressive towards the people sitting there. They meet friends on the sidewalk. She brings them into the conversation. She's attacking them because it's her broadcast, so she can do what she wants. I tried to calm her down. I mean, she is being biased, but I just figured I'd let you know that she could be a little instigative. Yeah, there was a point I couldn't take it anymore. It was.
We might watch from a distance.
I just figured it's something you should be aware of. Oh, we got a trumpet guy. Yeah, trumpet guy. He's a guy with a trumpet. Yeah, trumpet guy. He's a guy with a trumpet. Tuba P, tuba D riff. Oh, tuba D. Too bad, maybe?
Just so we gon' get it. So this last song right here, I just want to do a few songs for you guys. They asked me to come out and play a little bit for y'all. This song is called I Wish You Love. I heard a little girl on mine, she was playing guitar and singing, so I added these drums.
I'm the only one busting a move out here.
I gotta add it back what she was saying. This is called I Wish You Love. Check it out.
We got a concert.
I sing. But more than this, I wish you love. To every politician that ever lied to us. To every teacher that ever told me I wasn't gonna be
Slowly gaining your sanity back, bro. Both sides were making decent points, but the aggressiveness of her delivery and also the sensationalism of whatever she was trying to say negated any points that she made, and that's also, you can't hide behind that really shitty, it's my broadcast, I can do what I want. Hit a little toot toot.
More than this, I wish you love.
Puppy!
And to every person fighting for the struggle, to even them who can't understand, I wish you love.
Cute dog.
Yeah.
Can I pet him?
Yeah.
Perfect.
She loves people. She's just like a little scared of speakers.
We are beautiful.
Hey, Shimpo's about to speak, so if you want to come inside,
she loves people.
Everybody.
Yeah, okay. No, she can jump on me, it's fine.
I want y'all to go check that out. Again, my name is Amir Too Bad Grave. Y'all want to follow me, follow this side.
That's right. There we go.
I'm here in the community. I'm here for the community. They ain't gonna stop none of this. We gonna keep it going. Thank y'all so much. One more time. Let's see y'all. I wish you.
All right, so that's 3 different dogs we've pet today.
Gotta open this for me this week, man. What day? Let me know. We after 5. Yeah, what day you want to do? Tomorrow after 5? Well, no, not tomorrow. It'll be Thursday.
So what exactly are we doing?
Well, for cannibals, you're the first to go, buddy. Sorry. We took a vote. We're waiting on City Council to vote on whether to take the statue down or not, because last time they had an illegal meeting and decided not to even vote on it. So we're basically out here forcing them to take that vote. Okay. You have to. It's on the docket. You have to take that vote whether you like it or not. And now, either you're going to vote yes or no. So your 2 colors are going to come out.
All right, just making sure. I don't know where she is, but that other streamer, they're not here in good faith. I figured you should be aware of that.
Yeah.
Some of the arguments, they're being hyper aggressive at the statue. It's stupid. Yep, so basically we're just waiting on them to finish voting on whether to take the statue down or not. What's with the guns? That would be the NRA. I want to make sure to pronounce this differently. The Negus Right Arm. It's also our security team, because a lot of these right-wing people really love to come up with handguns, so we're showing them that we've got guns too. Don't fuck with us. I've got applesauce. Maybe we should take a goldfish break.
Oh, it's the double sandwich on the second
He does a texting me at least
okay.
or something. Then I'm gonna go find your really quick.
Yes, go squeeze. Go squeeze our Rangers. Go squeeze. Are you ready for the exciting applesauce content that you've been waiting for all your life? Have you had this applesauce yet, kids?
Yeah.
It's delicious. Tastes like apples. Maybe because it's applesauce. I just made that connection. I'm a little slow.
Don't mind if I grab one of these bottles of water here.
Goodbye, go-go squeeze. There it goes. Goodbye, go-go squeeze. You were my main squeeze. I'm sad you're gone. Might get another one. The music stopped. Where'd it go? Who the hell is Tuba D? Or is it too bad? Let's get this man publicity. Let's see his silly statue sign. So how do you pronounce it? Is it Tuba D or too bad?
Too bad.
Too bad, okay. That's too bad.
It's a whole lot better than what I was going to say. But okay.
I play the tuba too.
You play the tuba as well.
Too. Thank you. Because I was going to be like, tuba drip. Right. Like,
Yeah, that's easy, yeah.
Wait, why is it too bad rip?
You said what? You want some more? Okay, I put it back up.
No, play the whole album. No.
Play your hits.
Do you have a mixtape?
Yeah, we're releasing it this month. It's called the Quarantine Sessions. Yeah, so yeah, just follow me on Instagram. We're gonna be putting it out. So yeah.
Will Facebook be okay? Because I don't have Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Ooh.
All with the same tag.
I got one of those. Yeah. All right, chat. 195 people are learning about Too Bad. It's better than Sinbad.
What's funny is I got a picture with Sinbad, man.
Too Bad and Sinbad.
Yeah.
This man's been around. Oh, there. We met in Fort Worth. Waiting on the council vote, sitting around, fucking goats. When are they voting on it, though? Your Soros check is late? Yeah, my Soros check is late too.
I guess you know, and however many years and stuff.
All right, well, I guess let's just sit down somewhere, I guess. $10 million Soros bucks equals roughly 2 beef and cheddar Arby's sandwiches. You know what? I never did get my Arby's, so I think we'll do that today. Arby's, we have the meats. Yep, so right now, really all we're doing is waiting on the council vote of whether to remove the statue or not. Everyone in this town is so chill, everyone except the dildo tattoo lane. Bro, the last city hall got kind of lit, actually. There was a guy with a Confederate flag. Holy shit, my hair is long. Look at that, it's white. Stroke it, yeah, stroke my hair. Has Woke not gone live yet? Like, what's happening there? I'd go back to the statue, but there's like no one there. Am I a ginger? Do I look a ginger? But the last town hall, I'm a ginger. The guy with the camera fidgets, so you get a headache while watching. I don't have a gimbal. All I have is this little... Oh no! Oh no, it has a mind of its own! Ah! Get a better mask and change every few hours. Otherwise it's useless. And don't touch it. No Soros gimbal? No. George Soros didn't donate a gimbal. I don't really fidget that much. There's only so much I can do when I'm walking around. Like, I'm a big man. I am big, strong man. I walk, my footsteps shake the earth. You are not seeing me fidget. That is the earth shaking every time I take a step. Mutant. Okay, well, I was gonna say, you know, freak, but I guess if you want to be rude about it. My goatee. What is my height and weight? I'm not telling you that. How tall do I look? Compared to where I am on the ground, where do I, okay, let me give you this for scale. This is an inch, okay? And this is an inch on my body. 5'10", 255, okay. Well, you're close on one, but wrong on the other. Show us the dog. You mean the dog that I've pet a few times already? 6'3" antique. Who's calling me? Justin? Oh, my boss. Boy. All right, well, that's terrible. I've got to go to my contacts. Yeah. Let me mute myself really quick. Muting stream. Okay, we're back, and the block party has started again. Alright, let's go see that fucking statue one more time. Because they should be finishing the boat soon. Oh, here come the angry whites. Look at them shuffle. Their pants are really tight. Oh yeah, he gave me stink eye. Yeah, he looked at me and made me cry. Yeah, this is my Antifa song. Oh, more at the statue. Look, everybody, they're here at the statue. Oh, look, prom pictures. In an alley getting pictures. No.
Well, see, this actually holds the rest of the pretty well. I tried clipping this onto a shirt without it.
But you look like a douchebag? Yeah, you kind of look like a douchebag.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
What? Hey, man, what?
Hey, dude, it's just to keep the peace, man. You don't gotta come up here and talk shit to us and touch it, okay?
You need to be in our town.
Yes, I need to be in your town. I grew up
Really,
in
the police are right there.
That's fine, but the police also don't take care of the people out here protesting.
Oh, they
their
don't.
rights.
They don't.
So I'm gonna ask you nicely to leave us alone.
Right here on the corner. You want to leave someone alone? Make straight. I was over here asking you guys.
I guess you didn't want to ask the big guy that's here with them.
Us alone.
No one's bothering you or yelling at you, by the way.
You got a problem?
He's not bothering
With
me.
you?
Yeah, with anybody. You got a problem?
Hey,
Really?
he's just talking. He'll go away when he's done.
He just wants to intimidate the
He's
other
trying
people.
to. He's failing.
Yeah,
I don't really care.
yes.
Let him try. If he wants to try, he can try. He's
I
always
ask you
doing
guys
that.
to give us a little bit.
What are you here for?
Okay, if I can touch it.
Yeah, please, guys.
Guns and
I don't have any guns.
bullshit. It ain't gonna stop nothing.
This will.
I don't have any guns.
Will it?
Oh, yeah.
Who's it gonna stop?
Whoever it needs to.
Just leave him alone. Let him alone. Let him be. If he wants to talk,
Keep coming
let him
around.
talk.
Keep coming around.
Let's
Ain't like
back off.
cameras ain't
Let's
on you
back
guys
off.
too.
Let's not surround him. Let's just back off. This is not a big issue. He's just doing some talking. That's all it is. It's cool. It's fine. He'll do his talking and eventually he'll do it.
You don't need this many people here?
Yeah, sure.
You don't need many people here. You're going to be one person who's not a threatening people. So that's the case you're going to
Romance, budding in the air.
Man, really? This is where your life went. Yeah. Where is your life? What do your parents think about What do your parents think about you? What do they know about you? They don't know about you.
Stop having this conversation. Stop.
Stop having it. Stop having it.
Back up.
Yeah.
Back up so
Stop
you can
having
get
it.
out of here. Stop fucking with it. It's fucking stupid.
Stop saying it. Get away. That's all I was asking when I came over here. Why you guys standing here staring at us? Why don't you just move on? You know, peaceful. You know, you guys are all peaceful. Right? So move on peacefully. Quit staring at us. I ain't wearing ammo shit. I ain't toting around guns. I ain't trying to stare down or intimidate people. I ain't doing none of that shit. I ain't doing nothing. I'm asking why you are doing it to us.
Stop hollering at him. Hit him already.
I'm sorry. You the guy?
Got it, don't care.
That what?
Don't care.
Don't care.
Nothing you talking about.
That's what I'm saying. You the guy.
Yeah, but see, once I didn't fucking engage
He's
his
trying
ass,
to
he
fucking
stopped
with you. I'm right next to you. Stop. You don't interact with that. You don't do that back and back shit. You don't fuck around with those top dogs. I'm gonna put you on the phone with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Top dog, you know, it's your phone.
Meanwhile, we got prom photos being taken over here. There's always time for Instagram.
Oh, you're practicing de-escalation.
Exactly. And it's a skill and it has to be practiced, and that's part of the problem is like, I need to actually fucking practice it sometimes. I have people get involved with shit. They make me out.
It's like Vice City with improved graphics. City council meeting is not over yet. They still have to cast the vote for whether to remove the statue or not, which is mostly what we're waiting around for. Oh, she's going back over. Okay. I do not like this Sam I Am. I do not like that streamer, fam. I will not like her in a box. I will not like her with a fox. I will not like her here or there. I will not like Throckmorton's air.
Down in Deep Ellum, we met you.
Yeah, I was at the Umbrella Project, so.
What's your name?
Trey.
Trey. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you. I'm terrible with names, so you'll be like a Cynthia and a Justin by the time this is over.
Yeah. Sounds good.
It's better that I don't have your real names anyway.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
It's not that hot here, actually. The hottest thing is that streamer over there going to say the wrong thing, and all of the people at the statue kicking her ass. That's going to happen.
Always play with the chest and check. When in his way, it's not. Real.
Standing on the corner here in Tennessee and Louisiana. When is city council supposed to end? Do you know?
I don't know. Is that what we're waiting on?
Yep, we're waiting on them to get the results of the vote for whether to remove the statue or not.
They better.
I have a feeling that if they vote not to, there's going to be a lot of... Say what?
There's that same white truck.
Yep. She's not a streamer. She's on Instagram. At least that's what she told me in Gainesville. So now here we are standing menacingly on arguably the most famous street corner in McKinney, Texas at Tennessee and Metal Plate. 37 people have stood on this street corner before. She doesn't have Twitch, she's not a streamer. You know what, you're right. Yeah, she's not a real streamer. Kind of want to go over there, but common sense keeping... Oh, no. You could have stayed with security.
Live streamers now.
Say what?
Just complaining to those live streamers or whatever they are. Yeah, the ones that are...
We're having a staring contest with the people over there.
Huh?
We're having a staring contest with the people over there.
I was gonna say, y'all got them outnumbered. I see this side's on the street here.
You get intimidate people. Some of them will come over and try to intimidate us. We're not here for fight. We're not here to intimidate people.
Oh, are they gonna tell y'all tonight? Oh, okay.
City Hall's voting on it.
Voting on it tonight.
Oh, okay.
See? Yeah.
Jaywalking, yeah, breaking the law on stream. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody heard that everybody was trying to tear it down?
Well, these are small towns, so we all hear everything.
And you heard that everybody was trying to tear it down?
Well, not everything.
So who did you hear was trying to tear it down? I'm just trying to understand. You said...
Why are you here?
Because I can be? Because
For
I
what?
want to be?
For what purpose?
To document.
To document what?
The evening?
Of what? What is your
I think
group
it's the
here for?
3rd, right? August 3rd?
Your group. What is your group here for?
I'm not here with a group. I came
No?
of my own volition, all by myself. Can you believe it? They let me drive.
Really?
Yeah.
All
Got
by
my own
yourself?
license and everything.
All by yourself.
All by myself. Who drove you here, sweetheart, while you were playing Pokemon?
Oh my God.
That was a really creepy way to... Ugh. All by yourself. that was fucking creepy.
If I was, God, that would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
Oh, this is me.
No,
Right
you,
here.
how do you see your
None of your goddamn Oh, cute.
Well, yeah, I mean, you look like the type.
I look like the type. Why, are you trying to pick one out?
I have.
I believe it. You pick them up around McKinney here often?
No, it ain't really good down here in downtown McKinney, because this is where, respectful people go.
Uh-huh. Where do you usually pick up hookers?
Oh, I don't. I was just joking with
Well, you said you had.
No, I've never been with a prostitute.
Oh,
but I think you have. Oh no, I'm talking to you like you're an idiot. Because you are. So I'm just explaining. Oh, a pandemic. And says the girl who's what, 23? Oh wait, are you 40? Oh God, are you 40? Are you 40?
Honey, I'll take that compliment all day long. Thank you. And you thought you were out here to insult
Way
me.
up from 40?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you thought you were out here to insult me.
And you're still not married. That's amazing.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Can you not see it?
I mean, besides.
Can you not see it, honey? This will probably pay off your house.
Oh God.
Oh God.
No, I don't.
You never
think
seen
that'd
one
pay off
like
my
that
house.
before? You don't think so? What is it?
That looks like shit.
Oh gosh, does it? Yeah, well, honey, it wasn't cheap. Sally Parton had an old saying, it takes a lot of money to lift this traffic, sweetheart.
Does it?
It sure does.
Hey, you're paying a fortune. I mean, oh my God. You
Got some guy just trying to give Miller Lite. All right. Keeping my head on a swivel here.
a lot of money to put this trash in.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Here?
Anybody else?
I don't drink. Thank you, though.
Hey.
What was your name again? I didn't catch it.
Guns up.
Jessica Luther Rommel.
Jessica what?
Luther Rommel. You want me to spell it for you? L-U-T-H.
Wait, let me Google.
Sure, go ahead.
Let me Google so I know that you're a real person.
Sure, what was your name again?
What's your name?
Tip for tat. Jessica, let me say it slower and spell it for you.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. Spell it. Spell it. Spell it. Spell it.
You can't spell Jessica?
Probably not the way your parents fucking spelled it. Come on. Just be normal. Be normal. I said spell it. You said you were going to spell it. What the fuck's
Well,
your
I thought
problem?
you could handle spelling Jessica.
God, you're stupid.
I'm stupid. You're the one who's asking me how to spell Jessica.
Well, it's not a, common
Jessica?
awesome name.
It's one of the oldest.
I guess if you think so. I don't think it's one of the oldest. I think there should be some
You
CNN
want to know
fact
where,
checking on that.
where it was first written?
Because I think you're dumb.
Okay, it was first written in the Shakespeare play, but it
Oh,
comes from the Jewish
you
word
looked up your fucking sign, did you? Okay, go ahead, Jessica. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting.
Oh, I know. I like to keep you waiting.
God, you're a retard.
I think now they're getting food delivered.
Well, it's like
How's it going?
you can't convince it because it's a stunt and it's dead.
Now she's going to people in their cars.
Fun too. Was I polite enough that time?
About. Now she's attacking me because I called her out on her aggressive behavior. All right. Well, she's being a little aggressive, so she's putting on a good show. So I'm just showing 181 people how stupid she is.
She is very stupid.
I don't have friends.
No, he's counter. Okay. He's counter frames.
He's just here to observe.
I am simply an observer.
I can respect that. I don't think she appreciated my sarcasm.
I think your sarcasm may have flown above her head.
She's got 2 degrees. She's a historian. I don't believe that. She's way smarter than me. I only have a
If she had a
bachelor's.
degree in history, then she would know more than she knows about history. And
She knows. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I've got 2 degrees, and even I know she's full of shit, so.
Are you talking about yeah, I've got 2 degrees, unfortunately, both of mine are in religion, but still. So they're just over there for an intimidation factor? I would imagine a religion.
Them?
Yeah.
No, they're mostly over there for protection.
Protection of?
So, when we go to a lot of these protests, like I was out there in Weatherford on July 25th, saw more Confederate flags than any time in my life. I also had more guns pointed at me. We had knives drawn on us. There were fistfights instigated by the pro-statue people that, basically we've had a lot of threats put on us. So the people with guns, our security detail, are mostly there to ensure that a lot of the right-wing people that love to stand at the statues with guns saying, you know, oh, my freedom, we've got guns, you can't take it. That kind of mentality goes to show that, yes, we also can legally carry, and we are not afraid of you standing in a spot with a gun. So that's pretty much it.
Fishing and not trying to muzzle flash everybody. Cool. Have your guns.
I mean, everyone's legally carrying, so
There you go.
they're not there for intimidation. They're just there to make sure that should anything happen, or should her hyper-aggressive displays of dipshittery cause conflict, that we have people to break it up.
Oh, do you want to go with that? That's what people want to go with. These guys that call were 18, 19-year-olds. They're sitting in the back of the
I wish them better luck than what they had here once they get to the smaller parts. I sincerely wish them well.
Yeah, I've been in Weatherford. I went to Gainesville. I've been here a few times, so I'm going all around.
Just fuck the concrete. Tape down, move it. What's that going to change?
So
there's still going to be the division, I believe.
Yes, the division is there, but the thing that people hope to accomplish by taking down the statue, moving it to a museum, that's the best example, is to put history where they believe it belongs.
To the museum down the road, cool.
Right. People don't believe that statues of Confederate generals, people that fought in wars to keep people enslaved, deserve to be near places such as a public courthouse. The thing you have to remember is a lot of these statues were made in the 1950s, 1960s. This one, I think they said, was made in 1906, so...
It was put in that spot in 1911.
1911,
if I'm
okay.
not mistaken.
I've heard 1906, I've heard 1911, but...
I believe it was 1911, but I'm not 100%.
A lot of the other statues in smaller towns, like
anyway.
Gainesville especially, that one is hotly contested, not because Cook County fought in the Confederacy, but because they voted against it, and the Confederacy installed a statue on their courthouse in like the 50s, even though that county voted against the Confederacy.
Yes. Having civilized conversations with folks.
I already read the plaque.
Water.
Better be safe than
I was
I like
parched.
drinking, but it's better to be safe like that.
I'll be there after a while, maybe.
There's a higher probability of,
I love you.
you know, law enforcement actually talking to you. So maybe you don't want to, you know, have no.
I go for a quesadilla, I tell you what. Why are you?
Me?
But hey, quesadilla does sound great, right?
I've always been more of a queso kind of guy.
Hey, I tell you where you get some real good queso right there down the street at El Mejor.
I'm thinking Arby's. It's the official fast food restaurant of Antifa.
What? Arby's?
It's a joke.
Why did I not know that?
Part of the Antifa initiation ritual is to lick Arby's sauce off of George Soros' nipples.
So you're
being the Antifa supporter I am. I should know that.
I did it twice. That's how much I love Arby's.
Hey.
But
I'm mad at Cocktail Creamery. They have paper straws. So it's getting wet. Later, I love you.
I love you too. Jaywalking, yeah, jaywalking, breaking the law.
Everything cool?
Yeah, the two in front are. I don't know the guy in the back. Chat was wondering if I was going to be a plant or a protester, and the rule is I'm both, baby. Who's the blonde in the jean shorts? Hell if I know. The statue is of a guy named James S. Throckmorton. Here he goes into the crowd. What's he doing? Going to City Hall. Oh, we just had fun.
Serious issue. We have some good news. Sales taxes are up. We also have bad news. So we have a balance. That's part of what we do. But I look forward to presenting the budget to the City Council as we do every year on August 14th. And we will see you then. Air live if you choose to watch it. Thank you very much.
I'm going to also really appreciate that. I appreciate her reaching out and
they shouldn't be confronting women. That's my deal. You talk to a man, don't be confronting women.
Very much enjoyed that conversation.
We're not having that anymore.
Man, he was in that 70-year-old woman face. That woman 70 years old, he was all in her face.
Great grandmama, he in her face. Like I say, yeah.
What I'll say is this. No one ever really needs to ask the question for any of us. This isn't directed actually just at one person here. We don't need to ask the question. We always already know the answer. And it always starts with first taking responsibility and accountability.
And you're not.
Being able to own what you do.
You're the last person to be talking about owning this baby.
You know what? I'm gonna call him.
All the lies he told.
We're all in a position right now where
he was
trying to conduct this meeting.
Friday night before the election.
The mayor says point of order. It's 5
So
o'clock.
we're not doing this. I'm sorry.
That's not the way to run a meeting. That's not the way
that
that you do things. You don't just do the things that you agree with or that you
you're diluting the voting process, Mr. Mayor. You can't do that.
We're in.
It's against the Civil Rights Act of 1965.
There's a way not to. If anyone is ever asking how we got where we are, look in the mirror.
Like we're not like Sue, right?
For all of us and everything.
The next step is
letters to the commissioner judge, county commissioner judge, which is Judge Chris Hill.
Okay.
And I have his number speed dial too.
Did they not vote?
Yeah, they already voted.
Okay. For what? For which one?
The statue.
Oh, no. They haven't voted yet.
Are they doing that later?
Okay. Well, I mean,
This way.
they said we got both ways.
Yeah, go out both ways, but I
I'm gonna find my baby.
yeah. Well, y'all need to stay close to me because I don't tell you. Something issues up in here.
They're still supposed to vote on it later, right? Well, let's go in here. There's the Shaddy and Shimwell. They have not reached a decision on the statue yet. Now, does adjourning mean that it is a permanent close or is it temporary? Okay, they adjourned the meeting without voting. Oh, Jesus.
I know. No, it's not. It did. I'm like, no, it doesn't. You be going over to your house. You know what? 30 pounds since last year. 42 pounds since last year.
Mr. America, you got some explaining to do.
Yeah.
Chipwell out here working hard for the community. One love. One heart. Check. They be like.
We're gonna make sure that they gotta get to their car and we're not gonna leave until y'all ready. Period.
We're gonna tell them what it is this year. This year, that statue coming down. They just decided that we don't have this committee. We're gonna tell them what it is showed up. We're gonna do it like they never did showed up. They try to tell us what we never get no showed up. We're gonna keep playing the tracks they can't resist showed up. We're gonna tell them what it is showed up. We're gonna do it like they never.
No, they haven't voted. At least to my understanding, they did not vote on the statue and they adjourned the meeting. Is that right? They didn't vote. They made the committee. All right, so they voted to make a committee to tear down the statue. But they can pick and choose who's going to be on the committee, so it's like a half win.
We gonna tell them what it is, show up. We gonna do it like they never did. take down this statue this year. So look, we gonna tell them what it is, show up. We gonna do it like they never did, show up. They tried to tell us we would never did the way it showed up. And we gonna take over our country. Check this out.
They got medical.
It's like that child is getting like the best medical care somebody could possibly get for an insect.
You were right. That wasn't what I was talking about. I was talking about.
So they voted to create the committee.
But that's all right. They'll say a little something and keep on walking. They just want to feel like they said something. That's okay.
Stand there with Bobby. You're not
I was going to say we should have one of Bobby.
Smaller numbers better. Hey, it's your last chance to get registered to vote. Make sure y'all register over here.
I'm just a guy with a camera.
I like how interested in this shit.
Yeah, once I stopped wearing my Black Lives Matter pin, people automatically think I'm on their side.
And you wear a lot of red.
I was a plant at that fucking Trump rally / Back the Blue rally.
Everybody individually.
They tried to give me come with her.
Who?
They came over, the one on camera and asked me to come with her. You know, we want to come over and talk to her.
Statue is of James W. Throckmorton.
He kept pissing me. I was like, Eric, stop talking to him, bro.
No, I think he's sitting down. I think he's sitting down. No, I'm talking to one that came to me. No, he got her.
How's it going? So for those that haven't seen it yet, this is the statue. It's a really crooked statue.
This isn't about a statue. It isn't about. It's about right and wrong. And you know, I can justify anything I've done in my life, and I haven't been a good person. I can justify any of it, though. But you know what? I don't. And I run into people every day that do. And that's what they're doing. They're justifying everything wrong with their life as someone else's fault. Let's tear down a statue. We don't even know what it is.
We've lived here 21 years.
For
We
what
didn't know we
reason?
had a statue.
Yeah, that's what was funny. I didn't even know the statue. I didn't even know the statue was here until somebody mentioned it. I've lived here for 21 years. It's like there's a Throckmorton statue.
I've done like 100 grades because there's a gym right here. I've done like 100 grades sitting on those steps over there, not even paying attention. You know. Granted, I guess maybe if I was black, I would have been sitting on those steps thinking the difference, but I don't think so because I don't think anybody who's black around here knows anything about it.
Well, we talked to the city secretary. She's black and she's really, really nice. And we asked her, we said, is it racist? And she said, yes. She says, as kids, we called it the spitting statue because they run over from that side of town. They'd spit on it.
But how were they taught that?
They were taught that by the parents because
Taught
I guess
that
their
by the
parents
parents.
told
Come
them
spit
that
over
it
here
was
because it's
racist.
racist.
So it's been generations taught that it was racist. So to them, it's racist.
Everybody's
Well, it's like we were saying, if you take that down, you got to change all the street names. You got to change the names on the buildings. You got to change the name of McKinney. You got to change.
But they're not taking it down to raise him. They're taking it down kind of lawlessly. They're taking it down to show you that they can't. It has nothing to do with social justice or anything else. It's
to say, you know what? You have no power. Cower. Cower. Because I'm going to destroy everything around you. And that's what that has nothing to do with racial justice.
We need you to speak next city council.
Yeah,
we left tonight because there was nobody there to speak for us. It's like, I'm not going to be the only one, and then we get chased out of the building.
And then that guy that did that basically, he said that he was like the Anna or something.
I don't know. I'll have to go.
You know, I watch the news a lot, to be honest. I lied to that girl. I told her I didn't watch the news, but I watch the news a lot. And I see what's going on.
He actually watches all of them. He watches CNN,
You
MSNBC,
have to get
Fox
to know what everybody's
He watches
thinking.
all of them, try and get like a whole round.
You know, something I saw it, and it disturbed me because it was like, you know, 2 years ago, President Trump wanted to defund sanctuary cities, flaunting federal law. I'm sorry, I don't want someone, I want the law, no matter what it is, obeyed. He wanted to stop funding to those cities, right? Oh, that was a big problem with the Democrats, wasn't it? Yeah. Bad. No. Out in California, DeSantis, what do you got him doing? Oh, he's cut federal funding. He's cut funding to all the cities that wouldn't shut down.
You mean Florida? DeSantis in Florida?
Is it Florida?
Yeah, DeSantis. It's Newsom in California.
Newsom, that's the one I'm talking about. He's cut all the funding to cities that didn't want to shut down.
Yeah.
What's that tell you? It's okay for one, ain't okay for the other. It's okay to tear down the statue, but I can't go to your house and break shit up.
Yeah, it's true.
We're talking about two forms of law, and they keep talking about it. Two forms of law, one for blacks, one for whites, right? This seems like two forms of law.
Yeah, it does.
And let me tell you, Democrats are not just black.
Oh, I know. I know. And Republicans just aren't
So
white.
why is there two forms for that?
And the Republicans just aren't white. And in fact, what I've heard is that 12% of all African Americans, this may be not true, of African Americans are now switching over to Trump. 12%, and they said all he really needs is 6% to be able to be voted in again.
African Americans are what, 15, 17%?
14%, yeah, something like that.
What the population? And it's great, and whatever.
What is Hispanics? Gosh, 25.
Yeah. Count the legal immigrants,
and they don't gripe about hardly anything.
I wouldn't say that.
Well,
and I wouldn't say that it's griping. This whole movement, this isn't about blacks. That's just a narrative.
Well, yeah.
You know, black people are not going to come and try and tear down this statue. You know what you're going to see if it does happen? A bunch of fucking preppy white kids.
That's very, very big. That's what they've been saying.
Go over there, yeah. You see a bunch of black kids, but the main guy over there, the one who's been standing there all day, that's a white boy. This ain't black and white. Has nothing to do with race. This has to do with anarchy.
Yeah.
This has to do with, I'm going to destroy something that you said I can't. And it's a kid mentality, and it really is, honestly, I've been telling her for years, this is my girlfriend, it's how you raise the kids. You raise them with no repercussions, no real anything.
No punishment for their actions.
No. And look where we're at. These are all young kids who are making more on unemployment than they've ever made in their lives. They've never seen this much money. $1,200 in a check. Come on. Look on Facebook. You can go back a year and look at all the kids putting their money out. You know, because hell, my kid did put his money out, fans it out like he's got some money. It's about $150. You know.
Yeah.
$1,200 every 2 weeks. Come on top. These kids are going out buying guns, they're buying body armor, they're buying whatever they want. And that's what's fueling these protests, along with, you know, whatever else, you know. I could go into it, but you know what I'm talking about. There's plenty of people that do not like the United States. And I was raised in Milton.
You raised in where?
Milton, Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
That place has become a cesspool. Ever since they legalized everything, it's just...
Wasn't that the one that had the
shooting?
It wasn't the theater shooting, was it?
Oh, they had a bunch of them, yeah. But Columbine was there, that shooting, that theater, Batman shooting was there. Yeah, it's become a cesspool.
Had a girl that went to high school with us, and in fact, she attended our wedding. Her husband was killed in that theater one.
I'm embarrassed to say I'm from that state at this point, but I am.
Well, it was a nice state, man.
Oh no, it was.
I lived in Estes Park.
It was when I was young.
Yeah.
You could walk down the street. You know, I was out till 9 o'clock. My parents screamed my name to come in. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good.
Yeah, because
it ain't like that no more. My whole family has moved out. My stepmom, my dad died, but my stepmom was still there in mourning, and she's moving out this month. She'll be the last family member I have there, and that's where my whole family's from.
Is she moving here to Texas?
No. Texas ain't that crazy anymore either.
Well, parts of it are.
But you gotta fight for what you want.
Yeah.
If you can't fight for it, go home and hide your head in the sand. They ain't gonna cause any problems. Now, if they wanted a problem when there was 15 of them around me, they would have. I wouldn't be nice. I was talking to them. I started talking to that boy about how disappointed his family was in him.
His what was?
His family.
Oh,
parents.
Oh, his parents.
He didn't like that.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, that conversation was getting kind of boring. Level of ignorance is just oof. Jaywalking, yeah, jaywalking, breaking the law.
Have fun over there?
Level of ignorance is about to be expected.
He can blend outside, but he's
But anyone that has a gun out here bought it with their unemployment check. That's what's wrong with society.
You said what again? Yeah, we're all being.
They're going off about how the unemployment check is just it's what's wrong with today's nation. They're fueling the protests and the revolution by buying guns with their unemployment checks.
Tell him we had guns before this shit.
Yeah, he has a blue light there. That is a different one, but that was the same Black Chevy, let's see.
I don't think he liked my dance moves.
It's him in the Ghost. Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Y'all have a blessed one. Thank you.
And I think that is about the extent of whatever's happening here. So Arby's closes at like 9 and it's 8:42. So if I want to get that fucking beef and cheddar, I need to haul fucking ass so that I can lick Arby's sauce off of Soros' nipples, okay? But City Hall has voted to create a council to remove the statue. So overall, today was a victory. We had a few counter-protesters at the statue, but they're just harmless racist rednecks. So I think this may be the most exciting thing. Unless you want to join me on my Arby's run. And just watch me eat a delectable beef and cheddar. We're gonna go get a beef and cheddar. Twitch.tv/TheFlutternater. That's hard to spell, so if you go to twitch.tv/woke, W-O-K-E, I'm one of the partners there.
Is it on Instagram?
Twitch. I'm not on Instagram.
You're not on Instagram, Facebook, or anything?
Just Twitch.
Just Twitch.
Nadia, he's
All right.
friends with Nadia.
Huh?
He's friends with Nadia.
Nadia knows my channel.
Oh, okay, cool. I would like to see your videos when we, you know.
I uploaded the Weatherford one to YouTube.
Okay.
So if you're interested to see how violent that got, then as a true city council member driving a
No problem, it's our
beater
pleasure.
sedan.
All right, see you later, Bob.
Take it easy. And do you want to exchange contact information?
Huh?
Do you want to exchange contact information? That way you can keep me in the loop of any protests that might not be as advertised.
Yeah.
Let me mute the stream.
Work came by quick. All right, you have a good night.
Alrighty, you too. It's time to get that Antifa sponsored Arby's. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, Arby's. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, Arby's. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We're gonna get some Arby's. My car is locked, 'cause I locked it like a smart guy. Wow, look at me go. I press the unlock button and there it goes. Yeah, my car's unlocked, you hoes. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, sitting in the backseat. Ooh, yeah, getting more Arby's. Ooh, yeah, gonna go home with Arby's. Look at me go. My car is on. My mask is off. I'm ready to fly to Arby's. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna go get Arby's. We're gonna go to Arby's, get a fucking beef and cheddar. Unless, of course, they're closed. They might just close at 9. Let me see the closest Arby's next to mine. Where will we go if the Arby's is closed? I do not know, I just want my Arby's. Arby's. Oh, 1.6 miles. Directions. 2.3 miles. Okay. Strap in for safety. Arby's closes at 9. Estimated arrival at 8:53. Continue. Let's drive. Continue. Let's drive. Taking you with me. Taking you with me. Yeah. Oh, that's not an exit. That is a curb. Well, fuck. We're gonna be late. We're not getting Arby's. We're not getting Arby's today. Fuck. Shit. Dick. I just wanted beef and cheddar. Fuck. Shit. Dick. I just want Arby's sauce on George Soros nipples. It's a race against the clock, guys, and I know I'm not supposed to take you with me. Everyone on Woke is probably really confused about what's happening right now. We're going to Arby's! I'm really hoping that, like, the audio didn't, like... Okay, this is a turn-only lane. I'm breaking all sorts of fucking traffic laws here. Arby's is worth the traffic law break, okay? And you may not agree with me. You may not understand. I'm going to turn that on so that you can see me better. But we need Arby's. And once I get that Arby's, I'm going to... Arby's, yeah. McKinney traffic sucks, yeah. Yeah, we're getting Arby's for 159 people. Yeah. You get to see a glimpse into my daily life. Yeah. You're gonna see what I order at Arby's. It's a beef and cheddar. Beef and cheese. And lettuce. McKinney traffic sucks in GL. Not having Arby's sucks in GL. Now, I'm hoping, I know it's rude, to be like, oh, I know you're closed in 5 minutes, let me just show up anyway. So, we'll be nice, we'll ask if they can serve us. And then if they say no, I'll just, make a very violent screeching sound, like a right-wing extremist when they, when they are confronted with a literal Trump quote. Because that's how they do. Trump supporters really hate it when you say anything that Trump says. I don't know what it is. Like, you can quote Trump all day long at them and they'll get mad about it. Like, hey, he didn't mean it. That's not what he said. Oh, you're taking that out of context. Let's take off my hat so you can see my beautiful blue eyes. Today was a peaceful protest. That's what we were here to do. We got the town hall to vote on removing that statue. That's what we do. Oh, Little Caesars. Okay. Well, if all else fails, we can just take a Little Caesars home. Arby's should be sponsoring the stream. Bro, we lost like 80 people when I said we were going to Arby's. Like 80 people hate Arby's so much that they left a stream about it. And like, I apologize to Woke if I'm still on the stream. Because I'm just getting Arby's. You can take me off now. The meat is left the stream and has went into my stomach. 877, your hero. Fucking advertisements. Fucking ads. Turn right in 1 mile. I'm gonna turn right whenever I damn well want. I just want my fucking Arby's. It's 8:51. We got 10 minutes! Ah! Arby's is crap. Go get tacos? No. No! We're getting Arby's. And you get to see a little bit of me. You will get to see the traffic, the McKinney. You will get to see the traffic I deal with. That is right, I'm taking you on a journey. We're going on a journey. Journey through Arby's. Getting beef and cheddar. Because cheddar is my... Oh, a golden chick. When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Hop in the car and head to Golden Chick. Golden Chick. One bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick. Beep 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 beep. It's a race against the clock. I want Arby's on my cock. I just want to get that meat shoved in my mouth. And if I don't get that meat, things will go south. I just want to eat a beef and cheddar. Feel the cheddar down my throat. Just want to feel that hot, it's George Soros meat. Fuck. I fucked up that song. Okay. We'll just move on to the next one. Oh, there's a Burger King. Arby's! There it is! There it is! I can see the sign! Fucking green light, go! Ah! I see it, my savior. Yes, there it is, there it is. This is Texas, yes it is. We're going to Arby's to get meat. No, no, no. They look like they are closed. No, 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 no. Drive-thru's open, let me go. Please! Drive-thru open, oh thank God. Yes, 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 yes. Do you really want to hurt me? No? Please, please, please tell me that you're still open.
How can I help you tonight?
Alright, would it be too inconvenient if I ordered food?
No, not at all.
I thank you. Can I get a half-pound number 15 meal, please?
With that?
I would like a mellow yellow. Do you have the freestyle or just the regular?
Freestyle.
You have freestyle. Can we get a peach mellow yellow with no ice? I'm allergic to ice, you know.
Alright.
And I think if we can make that drink a large, that would be fantastic because I'm fat and I've lost control of my life. That'll be it for me, sir. You are a wonderful individual, and I truly believe that you'll accomplish good things in life.
I appreciate it.
And how much will that be at the window, my good sir?
That will be 11:13.
11:13. I love you. So, well, I was live streaming the protest at the statue downtown, so I'm not getting your face, don't worry. No, I'm Trey. You're good. We're getting Arby's. How many people? 108 right now, but we had 200 when we were actually doing the protesting. Just in case you care, the city council voted to create a council to remove the Throckmorton statue. Why? Because it's a Confederate statue and it's just literally a symbol of racism and oppression for all the black people that live in the town. Well, the hope is to move it to the museum because, you know, the Backstreet Boys lasted longer than Confederacy. And I really just want to tell it bye, bye, bye. Do I need any sauces? I need some Arby's sauce. Because Arby's is the official fast food of Antifa. And I lick Arby's sauce off of George Soros nipples every night. Thank you, sir. Ooh, can I get that without ice? I'm sorry. It's not a freestyle. The council created by the council expects to create a council this fall. We're trolling an Arby's order. Everybody, yeah. Thank you, sir. There it is. All right, thank you. You have a fantastic evening. I love you. You're wonderful individuals, and I truly believe you'll accomplish good things in life. Woo! We got Arby's, baby! Woo! Okay, now we can safely end the stream. Now that, oh no, the bag tipped over. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, my life was just good. And now it's horrible. Okay, I tipped it. Okay. Okay. The bag will stay where it is now. And anyway, this won't be my only stream I get banned from, but you guys are racist. Goodbye. All right, well, I'm not sure what's racist about a beef and cheddar, but if you can enlighten me later, that would be fantastic. For everyone else, that's the stream. We streamed a protest, we streamed some Arby's. We got Arby's. So, thanks everyone for watching. If you want to know when I go live, if you enjoy my streams more than just the protests, we do have a Discord server, so feel free to get the link and join. And shout out to Woke for having me. There's not a lot of protests going on in Dallas recently, so my next few streams might be gaming streams. So... yeah. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, FlutterNater. Hosmet kayfabe. Baby. Anyway, you wanted to see my delightfully blue eyes before we left. And I think you wanted to kiss goodnight. Have a good night, everybody. You're all wonderful people, and I truly believe you'll accomplish good things in life.